If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page. If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day. Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day. In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, before I start this morning, I've got some very, very important news to depart to you. Today is a spend and save day. It is a spend and save day different than we have ever done before, right? Oh yeah, we've listened to what you've said. We've listened to what you've asked, and don't show the slide yet because I need to explain it all fully. Normally, on a spend and save day, we say, don't we, the whole transaction has got to be over £40. The whole transaction's got to be over £80. For the first time ever, we've done it so that if you come in and buy the early bird, check out your basket, that's fine. Or not necessarily the early bird, you come in and buy a pencil, you come in and buy a quick unpick, £2.95, £3.95, you check out as normal. Then if you see something else later on in the day, think, oh, I want that, buy that, check it out, do what you normally do, click on the continuous payment thing and everything, so you're only paying the 1 P&P and everything. When your basket gets to £40, so you can keep adding to it, add 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 it. When it gets to £40, look at the slide. You put in the code SS20PC, don't put the star in, SS20PC, and you'll get £10 off, right? Now, yeah, carry on shopping. If you get to £80, right, it will automatically kick in and you'll get £20 off. £20 off. It's the biggest amount we've ever done because it's 25%. So basically, if you spend over £40, it's 25% off, isn't it, really? But you know what I mean? So £10 or £40, it's 25%, isn't it? It's obviously not 25% off if you buy something for £800. You won't get 25% off that. But £10 off your £40 is 20%. £20 off your £80 is 25%, isn't it? It's brilliant. It's the first time we've ever done it, and we've never had. We've always normally gone, don't check out yet, and we don't check out. Wait till it gets. You can check out or as many times as you like. When it gets to 40, you need to put the code in. You need to put the code in when it gets to 40. It doesn't happen automatically. But when you get to 80, if you've already put the code in, it happens automatically. Do you know what I mean? So, but if you just, right, okay, so let's say you come in and buy a sewing machine. Can I just explain this? Come in and buy a sewing machine, right? Ooh, come in and buy a sewing machine. Put the code in, because it's over £80, and you'll get your £20 off. Now, so that's how it that's how it works, sort of thing. Or if you buy lots and lots of little things, when they get to 40, put your code in, then it will work for that. Then if you carry on buying and it gets to 80, it will kick in automatically and take your £20 off. Right. Now, you know how normally we say you can't have split pay and an offer. You can't have split pay and offer. So if you bought the sewing machine, exactly, we've got this in the first hour. We've got the Adjustoforms in the first hour, haven't we? So if you buy one of those for £159 and you want split pay, you can't put the code in. The code won't work. But guess what? We're going to give you, if you use split pay on anything, we're going to give you £20 of credit on your account. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because that's £159. So you would get £20, because it's over £80, you'll get your £20 going onto your account. The biggest ever spend and save we've ever done. The biggest ever we've ever done. Now, there was something else. There was one other really important thing I had to tell you. I think have I covered it all? The spend and save, the code. Can we just put the thingy back in? The slide back in, sorry. There it is. It's only today. All the terms and conditions are on the website. You have got to put the code in when you get to £40. Or if you spend £80 straight away, over £80 straight away, put the code in straight away and you'll get your £20 off. Okay, there you go, it's working already. People are doing it already. People are doing it already. I will remind you during the day, but I thought it was very, very, very important to tell you right at the beginning of the day. Now, today's early bird. There we go. Now, here we go. We've got beautiful threads for you. Beautiful threads for you. You want it that way? There you go. $39.99. The early bird special. $39.99. Now, I don't think they've thought this one through, have they? You only have to pay 1p more and you'll get your 25% off your £10 off. Anyway, $39.99. $39.99. You're saving £8. Add a piece of elastic. I tell you what, I've got pencils in this first hour. Add a pencil or add some sewing machine needles to your order, and then you've automatically gone over £40. Put your code in and you get your... I know. So these are the Quilting Rockstar threads here. They're from Orifil. I've got them all here open, ready for you, so I don't have to open another box. There you go, look. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just put them like that for now. There you go, like that. So you've got 100% cotton, 6 large spools. They're all 50 weight. They're the Quilting Rockstar by Holly and Knight. And you've got £8 off. £8 off, remember. So make sure you put them in your basket. Check out if you want to straight away. But then you'll have to put the code in on your next purchase. What's the matter? Well, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, when they're £47, it works out at 61p for 100 metres. So that's even better now, isn't it? Even better. You're paying how much a spool? £6.60. I think I'm going to have issues. Do you know what? Yesterday, my talkback went off, and during a break, right? Just clicked off like that. Couldn't hear anything. Came back with, right, I'm ready, doing this, pottering, sorting things out, chattering away. They've only brought me back on air, right? And I was like, oh, we're on air. Oh, I didn't realise. Nobody told me. Anyway, this has stopped working. I think it's doing it this morning because Kat's gone really, really, really quick. But I have one ready. I have one standing by because you're fine, Paul. I can hear you on this one. At $39.99. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spools. Works out at how much a spool? $6.66. And you've got 1,300 metres. 51 pence, 100 metres. A pound for 200 metres. A pound for 200 metres. I know. Orifil, best cotton. Egyptian cotton. I'll get it out in a minute. Egyptian cotton, taken to Italy, dyed and sorted and done and everything. £39.99, lovely colours as well. Right, Christopher says good morning. Anne says good morning. It's pouring down in Shropshire. Glennie says good morning. Emily says good morning. John, Mark and everyone. Pam Minnie says morning, John, and Sewing Street on this very grey day. Is it grey? It's all right here, isn't it? It wasn't raining when I came. It was very dark. When I left the house, it was proper dark. Chantel says, morning, me and the little boy Jake are so excited. We're packing for our holidays to go to Great Yarmouth. Oh, have a lovely time. Jake and Chantel, have a lovely time on your holidays. Sue says good morning. Susan says good morning. Great day to stay in and watch because it's horrible outside. Paula says, morning, John. Wasn't it warm overnight? Phew. I was a bit hot last night. Claire says, good morning, John and all. Breathe. Lo says, morning, John. Excited for the... Oh, yeah, she's at Rewind. Claire says, lovely shirt and show jeans today. Thank you, Claire. Derek says, morning, little Paul. Good morning, Kat and John. Anne says, morning, John and company. Elizabeth says, drizzly in Wakefield, but sunny now you're on. Oh, Elizabeth, you're too kind. Margaret says, good morning, John. Just getting ready for my day trip out. Oh, lovely. I've also got, before we do anything else, I've got a very important announcement. Gillian Abbott. Gillian Abbott is 70 today. And I promised I'd say hello to her from her daughter, Joanne. So happy birthday, Gillian. Hope you're having a lovely day. Well, it's only 8 o'clock, it's 8:10. Got a message from Sandra. Morning, have treated myself to Sapphire with the discount code. Happy Bunny, Sandra. There you go. It's working. It's working. Got a message from John. Morning, John. No, it's not from John. It's from David. Morning, John. David here. Can you wish my wife, Jan in County Durham. A happy birthday from me and the pups, Hetty and Bertie. Jan, happy birthday, my love. It's not from John at all. Kat said it was from somebody called John. It's David. Got a question. Question from Julie. Hi, John. I'm assuming it's £80 plus P&P. If I spend £160, does it follow? No, it's just you won £80. And it's the price. They've got a VAT on them. So, yes, the VAT, you get the... So, if you buy something for £80, you'll get £20 off. That's it. No, it's not a dumb question, Julie, at all. It's not, but you don't get it twice. You only get it once. That was the other thing I was going to say. It only happens once. So if you buy £40 worth of stuff today, you get a £10 off. If you buy £80 or over today, you get £20 off. You don't get any more. You don't get any more off. That's it. There it is. Yeah, if you spend £90, you get £20 off. If you spend £500, you get £20 off. Doesn't happen over and over and over again. And if you use split pay, we will credit your account of £20 credit on your account. Simple as that. Right, keep going through for these. Got more messages here. Who's fiddling with the electric, says Claire. Why, what's going on? Don't know what you mean. Anne says, what a great show. John, Paul, Mark, Kat, what fun there will be. And just so you know, Kat's with a C. She likes it with a C, not a K. Just so you know. Oh, she doesn't mind now. She's saying that she doesn't mind. She goes mad in the office if anyone does in the office. Margaret says, morning, John. We're in Llandudno. She's on holiday. Oh, I love Llandudno. Can't wait for my Tula Pink Orifil threads to arrive. Karen says, morning, John. Looking dapper in your shirt. Just having a cup of tea, ready to watch. Oh, I'd love a coffee. Ema says, good morning, John. Helen says, morning, John and team from very wet Hereford. Seems to be raining everywhere today. Roxana, just got the Lumina floor lamp with £20 off. But wouldn't let me use split pay to get the £20 credit to my account. No, you'll get £20 credited to it. You don't have to put the code. If you've used split pay, hang on, did she say you've got? Right, hang on, just got the Lumina lamp with £20 off. That's coming up in a minute. So how much does that make it then? No, oh no, the floor lamp. Right, okay, ring the call centre, Roxana. They'll sort it for you. Ring the call centre. Did you put the code in? As you went to check out, did you put the code in? What? She's not used split pay. Just got the Lumina lamp, but it would... Oh, yeah. Wouldn't let me use split pay and get... No, right, okay. So you've used split pay. You don't do anything about it. We will credit your account with £20. Yeah. I don't understand, Kat. Say that again. So Roxana wants the, yeah, don't put the code in and then it'll let you use split pay. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. So don't put the code in. If you're using split pay, you don't need to put the code in. It will automatically be added. The credit will be added to your account within the week. Sorry, I didn't understand that. It's because we've got a lamp here. But I didn't think the floor lamp had £20 off. Just got the luminant lamp with £20 off. Oh, I think, Roxana, I think you've confused me because we've got a lamp here, the table lamp, which has got £20 off. That's what's confused me. That's what's confused me. Anyway, move on. Lynn says, morning, yet again, my iPad won't play ball. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? Patsy says, morning, everyone. Anne says, little Paul nipped to Starbucks for coffee. Oh, Isabel says, morning, John and team. Looking forward to this morning's show. Anne says, oh, don't apologise, Anne. It's fine. She doesn't mind. There's all going on. All sorts going on today. Collector in Devon. Morning, John. Lovely, brilliant way to do discounts. Got the pretty ruler free after indulging in threads and yarn lane pre-order. Please do it again. We will. We will. Glad you like it. Well, I'll get my head around it. It's just Roxana confusing me by saying she was buying the lamp with £20 off. If you're using split pay, do not put the code in. It won't let you have split pay. Do not put the code in, right? But then you will automatically get the money credited to your account. Yeah. Right. Oh. I'm exhausted now. I think I might go home. People buy multiples of this because you've got your silver, you've got your white. It's an unusual mix of colour, isn't it? Then you've got your orange, your yellow, your mustard, your navy blue. Oh, actually, I'll tell you the colours. Oh. Oh. No, on mine it tells you the colours and everything you get. Only got numbers. Oh, why? What's happened? Oh, and Cat sent you a hug because it's fine. It's fine. Cat with a C, not Cat with a K. Jane says, morning, John, enjoying the show. Flipping neck. Jane, I've only been at it for 15 minutes and I'm exhausted already. Thank you, gorgeous. Have a great show, says Julie. I will, my lovely. Thank you. That's for what? That's from you. Why? Oh, it's not for me because I'm not the gorgeous one. Paul is. Have you still got your pimple on your head, Paul? Have you still got your pimple on your head? It's gone now. Oh, it's got one on his nose now. We've not noticed. Right, okay, shall we do today's menu? Here it is. 8 o'clock, we've got sewing tools, sewing room tools and Adjustoforms. Then at 9 o'clock, we've got the Nina Lee Mayfair dress with Mark Francis. He didn't make this one. I'll just show you a picture of it. Yep, he's going to make it in Avalana. He didn't make that one. That was from another one of our makers. Lovely dress. And it goes up to a size 28. 28 goes up to a size 28, that pattern. Jennifer says, good morning, John. It's going to be a funny day. I think it's going to be an exhausting day. 10 o'clock, we've got fabric collections. 11 o'clock, we've got summer gentleman's shirt with Mark Francis. There it is. Oh, it's on the wong bit there, isn't it? What are you doing, Paul? Go back. It looks lovely. It's a lovely shirt. But look, go back to the first one. Okay, lovely. Thank you. That's a gorgeous shirt there. Then at 12 o'clock, we all run all the way down to the Yarn Lane studio. Lightweight scarves with twink knits. What? No, I'm not because I'm doing these. Yeah. That's what I said. What? You said, am I going to the other side? He said you're going to the other side, didn't he? I think I need a new talk back. I will do in a minute when I'm talking about it. Oh, no. Paul wants me to go there because he's got a preset on his camera that goes like this. Watch. No, do it. Do it. There. I'm supposed to get there in that kind of speed. Good to know how to get in touch. That's Paul confusing me, that is. There are 3 ways you can get in touch. The first way is you go to send us an email, studio@sewingstreet.com. Paul thinks he is directing today. studio@sewingstreet.com. The second way is on Facebook Live, which are the ones I've been reading out. Glenys, I haven't had a coffee yet. That's the problem. You need another coffee, she says. I haven't had one. And you can go to the website. Oh, there's been so many people on the web. Has it crashed? Hang on. Yeah, okay, hang on. You go to the website. Let's just check. We'll just wait for it to refresh. Anyway. Oh, no. Well, no, it can't be the internet because I've still got this. Here you go. Go to the website. Click on Watch Live. Then on the right-hand side there's a box. Send message to studio. You can send your message to the studio there. Kat's not going to write one today, obviously. She's not in the right mood today. Then go scroll down the page. Now, in a minute, there will be two columns. There will be the column of everything we've shown on the show, and on the right-hand side will be pre-order. But however, if you can't stay around all day because you may have a busy Saturday, everything we have got for sale today is there. So there's your Adjustoforms and your tools for your first hour. There's your there's the lamp, saving £21. Then if you buy that, you'll save another £10. Oh no? No, they've not thought that one through, have they? Anyway, there's all your tools carrying on. There's another lamp, £21 off, look. It's not a floor lamp, it's a desk lamp, that one. Put the code in, you'll get £10 off. Buy a bit more, buy £5 more, £5 and a penny more, and you'll get more money off. No, keep going. So the sewing machine, Ellen, the sewing machine, get the £5.50. Get your £20 off. Get your £20 off. And if you take it on split pay, don't put the code in, you can get £20 added to your account. Then Mark arrives with you the Nina Lee dress. There's the overlocker Mark's going to be using. Get £20 off. Put the code in. Right, okay, keep going. Keep going. There's the fabrics Mark's using. Then we go to the fabric bundle hour. Look, all you have to do is buy a couple of those bundles and you're going to get £10 off. Look. Right, stop. That measure twice quilt. £15 off already. Buy it, you get another £20 off. Oh no, they've not thought this through. Anyway, look, beautiful fabrics there. Lovely fabrics for the shirt. It's out of that book, you know, the Gentleman's Wardrobe book. Then also, we've got 3 bundles there. They're for the dressing gown also from that book. Buy any of those and you get £20 off. Look. Oh, try £10, sorry, £10. Is that it? Oh, that's everything. Do you know what? I could just go home, couldn't I? Oh, it's very funny, this shot, isn't it? We did practice it, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, look. Got Adjustoform. I think it's me that's weird. But... Right, now before I do any of them, no, don't put any graphics in or anything to start with, because I need to tell you the difference between the two before you start making your decisions. They're all the same price, but Kat will put the graphics in, and they're all different measurement sizes. What I want to tell you is, buy the red one if you're just going to do dresses, skirts, blouses, coats, anything like that. It's a really lovely, I'll tell you all the details in a minute. The main difference is, this one here, if I could just see down here, Paul, please. You can't do trousers on this one. You can't do trousers, you see, because there's no shaping for your crotch on your trousers there, and the pole going down to the ground is only in the middle. It's only in the middle. So if you did put, you literally cannot put trousers on there, right? This one is exactly the same. You want to do blouses, skirts, dresses, coats, anything. But you see here at the bottom there, you've got the shaping to pull the trousers on, and you see the pole that goes down. You can move it. Oh, what's that church doing there? You can move it from the centre to the side. I'll explain all of that in a minute, right? I'll explain all of that in a minute. So which one do you want to do first? Cherry. All right, let's move Sapphire out the way. Right, let me go through it first, then I'll go through the sizes for you. What I'll do is, while I'm talking, Kat will put the different things up here. Right, so it's £159.99. If you buy it at £159.99, put the code in, you get £20 off. If you want split pay, don't put the code in, and we will add £20 to your to your account later on this week. It won't show on today's oh, excuse me. It won't show on today's when you check out or anything. It will add it to your account during the week, right? So that's right. Right. So this one is lovely. You've got a pin cushion at the top. You've got a thing where you can make the neck bigger and smaller. Now, the thing about Adjustoform is they've got 12 of these dials here. You've got them at the centre front, at the waist, and at the crutch there, the hip there. Again, you've got them down the side here. You've got them down the back here, and you've got them down the other side here, because sometimes you want to add a bit more, if you're more bosomy than you are back, or you've got a wide back and a smaller bosom, you've got a bigger bottom. Basically, wherever you want to add the shaping to, you can do, right? The pole is in the middle. It goes right down to the bottom. It's on a tripod. You do also get, which ours hasn't got here, you also do get a hem marker with it. Now, I need to tell you, these are delivered directly from Adjustoform. They ask for 10 working days for you to allow for the delivery, so don't panic if they haven't come in a few days' time. And there's a 2-year manufacturer's warranty on these. So, what's happening? Okay. Ignore that, because it's not going down. It's not going down. That's the price, right? Let's have a look at the measurements, please, then. The measurements on this one. So, the small one is bust 33 to 41, waist 24 to 32, hips 34 to 42, and the nape to back waist is 15 to 17 inches. The medium one is 39 to 47, waist 29 to 37, hips 40 to 48, and the nape to back waist 15 to 17. They go to 6 foot tall as well, by the way. And then the full figure is 45 to 53 bust, 38 to 46 waist, 47 to 55 hip. I'll just leave you with that chart just for a minute, just while I see if any of these messages are questions about it. Oh, Roxana, I ordered before you said don't use the code. That's fine, that's sorted. Cousin Susan says hello, Judith says hello. Glennis needs another coffee. Don't we all, Glennis? I'm just seeing if there's any questions about Little Paul, the message Little Paul. No. Yeah, one saying go to Starbucks, get a round of drinks in. Right. Okay. So it's 159.99 on split pay 53.33. If you buy 159.99, remember put the code in. Show you the code. There you go. SS20PC. Now, I wonder what that means. SS20PC. It was gone. And you'll get your £20 off if you're using split pay. Do not put the code in, and £20 will be added to your account next week. Now, the nape to back waist here is this bit here, because the normal, the average size nape to back waist, which a lot of patterns that need, is 15, right? You can make this up to a 17 by just dropping it there. You do have to go in the machine, inside the mannequin to drop that bit down. We've obviously dropped it down there to its fullest amount. But as I say, each of these, when you get yours home, make sure you open all of these dials. Don't open one at a time. Open them all up like this, just to give it a lovely good stretch. And then don't go round, open a bit, and then take it back down to the size that you want it. Also, on the pole going down to the bottom, there are markings on there. You can see the markings there, so you can do your own hem length on there as everything. You can pin into this one. So if you're draping or you're building shapes on the stand, you can pin into it here. And it's gone very small, this one. It does go up to 6 foot. It goes up to this top. Goes here. It's quite tall for Paul, but it's there, 6 foot. He said that, not me. So have you seen the three different graphics we've been through? Make sure you order the right size for you. Or don't order one that's slightly bigger than you. Always order the one that's slightly smaller than you, because you can expand it up, you see. So if you are a 42 bust, say you're a 42 bust, or say you're a 39 bust, get the medium one rather than the small one. If you have, it's not only other websites, excuse me, I've seen other channels where they charge you more. I'm going to have drink water. You charge more for a bigger size. Every single one of these. Now, even though they're coming, oh, it's the aircon, that's what started me off. Even though they're coming from Adjustoform, it's the same P&P. It's the same P&P. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting the other one in. The same P&P. Right, let's remove this one. So now this one here is sapphire. This one's always the most popular because you can use it like the red one as a straightforward dress mannequin. Or if you want to do trousers, you see, you've got this shaping here, so you can pull a pair of trousers on. And this pole here, now we've got a picture. Here you go. So you see how you can move the pole. You can keep it in the centre if you want to, but you can move it to the right-hand side, or the left-hand side, whichever one you get, so that you can put trousers. And then what happens is when you pull the trousers on, the crotch sits here, excuse me, and then the pole goes down one of the trouser legs. Oh, you see there, the pole goes down one of the trouser legs, so it doesn't distort the shape. Now again, all of these are £159.99. If you buy it straight away for £159.99, you will put the code in and you get your £20 off. But if you buy... It is available on Split Pay. Don't put the code in. Do not put the code in, and you'll automatically get £20 credit added to your thing. It's exactly the same. There's the slide. SS20BC is your code to use. Now this one's slightly different because you see at the top here, there's a little dial that you press in, and you turn. Look, and you can make the neck bigger and smaller. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yep. Then, of course, the body form is exactly the same. You've got all of these, the 12 dials at the front and the side. You can pin into it. Again, it's on a tripod. Again, it will be delivered directly from Adjustoform. Allow 10 days, 10 working days for the delivery. There's your Split Pay, just drop down there. If you're buying it in one piece, remember, put the code in, you get £20 knocked off. If you are using Split Pay, just don't put the code in and you'll get the £20 added to your account later in the week. So that credit added to your account. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? All the graphics run through, we need to do the sizes now for the blue one because they're slightly different. So this one comes in A, B and C. So bust, yes, A is 33 to 41 inch bust, 26 to 33.5 inch waist, 36 to 44 hip, and the back length there, 14.5 to 16.5. Size B is 39 to 47, waist 32 to 40, hips 41 to 49, back length 15 to 17. And then C, size C is a 45 to 53. Weight, that's the bust. Waist is 38 to 46 and hips are 47 to 54. Slightly longer nape to back waist on that one. And again, it works exactly the same. You literally just drop this down here to make, you can see there, we've dropped a little bit there to make the nape to back waist a little bit longer. Pin into it, drape on it, put your clothes on it, use it as a decorative piece in your studio, whatever. It is on a tripod and it does have a hem marker with it as well. Lots of people taking advantage. The blue one is always the more popular. The sapphire, always the more popular. Always. Oh, okay, size C in sapphire, there's only 4 left. We will get more in, but I don't know when that is, right? B, there's 8. And A, there are 4. That's it. That's it. That's all we've got. And also, no, if you come to buy these tomorrow, you won't get the discount. You won't get the £20 discount or the £20 credit to your account. Oh, no? Have a think about it. I'll come back to them before the end of the hour, but have a think about it, right? Hi, John and team. I've got my Adjustoform. Put my bra on it to pad to it my size. Brilliant, Mandy. That's a brilliant thing to do. If you want to get exactly the right... Look at me caressing her bosom on a Saturday morning. If you want the breast, the bust to be exactly the right size, put the bra on it and pad it, and you'll get it to your exact size. I know. It's brilliant, isn't it? Very easy to pad out. If it's not your shape, because none of us are a perfect shape like this, are we? If this was me, oh no, oh it's gone. With the boy, I'd have to add padding here. I'd have to add padding here. I'd have to add padding here, and I've got these old man saggy bits here now, so that's not nice. You'd have to put those on as well, and then make a lycra cover, and it's all. Anyway, have a think about it. Have a think about it. I'm going now to the other side now. Yeah, they obviously haven't thought this through, have they? Because you're going to get your £20 off, aren't you? Right, I'm going over to the other side now. There you go. So remember, put the code in. Oh, where's my stool gone? Oh, on earth, move my stool. Honestly. I've got no idea where Elliot's put it now. Hang on, just keep looking at that. The blue one's very, very limited. We've only got 2. Oh, you see me walking around the set. You only got, how many? 2 of size C and 3 of size A and 1 of size C and 8 in baskets. It doesn't matter on that because you can just buy that and get your discount. No. I'm just making sure it's switched on. I plugged it in. It wasn't plugged in. Right, here I am. What's the matter? Is it wonky? Oh, yeah. Right, okay, luminous first of all. Starting with the white. Oh. No, this one's not plugged in. I'll start with the black. Because they're exactly the same. I've only got one plug, you see. Because the steamer's in one and the lamp's in the other. These are gorgeous, these are. These are the luminous. I'll show you the white. Which one have you put in first? Black. Right, first of all, right, it's £21 off anyway. We have no idea why. We've got no idea why it's still there, but you get £21 off anyway. So now, if that's all you're going to buy today, put the code in. Oh, no, right, as soon as you bought this, put the code in, right, and you'll get £10 off. Won't you? Get another £10 off, right? But then if you buy another £5 and penny stuff later on, you'll get £20. You see what I mean? There's the code. Put the code in now as you buy it, right? And you'll get £10 off now because it's over £40. But then if you buy something else later on in the day, it'll automatically take you £20 off because you go over the 80, it'll take you £20 off. These are amazing, right? Graphics for the black one are in the moment. Right, let me show you. Oh, it's not going very well today, is it? Right, so this is what it looks like. This is how it comes in your box. The box isn't very big at all. It comes in a lovely slimline box like this, right? Right? It's so bendy. Look, you can tie it in knots and all sorts of things, and it's absolutely fine. Again, it stays. And also, it's not like one of those old-fashioned ones where you can feel all the ribs of the gooseneck and everything. It's not like that at all. Right, let me just plug that back in. So it comes with a plug, right, which has an end to it like that, and the lamp bit's got a socket on there. So you literally put it on there. You can work it from here if you want to. There's your on-off power. Oh. No, this one's plugged in. Oh, there's something going on today. What's the matter? It's plugged in. It's switched on. Put that on there. There's something wrong with the electrics, isn't there? Yes, I know. But look, it's plugged in on the floor. It's plugged in here. No, because it's a black wire, Paul. There's cat, everyone. Let me plug that one into the white one. See if yeah. My electrics have gone off.
No, because this is gonna. Maybe it's that. Oh.
It's good. Plug the back one back in. Right, so let's see here. You got a light there that says, sorry about this, everyone. Why did that come out then? Because it came on earlier, didn't it? Anyway, look, you got your power button here, on and off. Right? You've also got your colour here. Now, some people have an issue with it called colour because they're all white, but they go from warm. Look. Okay, dim the lights on that. Right, you go. So you've got your different colours here. Can you see it changing? Right, but then look, you've also got your intensity. Look. So you've got 5 different colours and you've got 5 different brightnesses. Look. Okay, and you can just bend this. If you've got a sewing machine, you put it on your sewing machine, do it for reading. You can put it up the wall to create ambience. And it has a vice. What I was trying to show you earlier was it has a vice clamp that goes on your desk. Hang on, there you go, look. So it has a vice clamp that goes on your desk here like this. It has lovely softness inside here, so it's not going to mark your table, so you can put it on your decent furniture and everything like that. £74.99. It should be £21 more expensive. It should be £95. So you get your £21 off anyway. Put the code in, and you get another £10 off. I've not got this one. I've got the other clip-on lamp. I've got the Lumina floor lamp. I've got the Lumina floor lamp with the base and everything. I haven't got that today. Oh, actually, it's not everything that's on the telly. You can go to the website and use it, can't you? You can use it on the website, can't you? Yeah? I don't know what she's doing out here now. You want to ask me a question?
Someone's just asked a question.
Okay. There's the code. I'll just put that one down on the desk and I'll plug the white one in. What's the question, Kat? Okay, look, here you go. Here's the white one. Power on. Oh, now normally the black one sells quicker than the white one. They're neck and neck today. The white is in the lead today. Gooseneck, look. 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 It's brilliant, isn't it? Claire goes to events like Festival Quilts and different conventions, things like that. It's not just for sewers. It's for all sorts of crafters and everything like that. So brilliant. I use mine for doing my Facebook Lives. Mine is I haven't got the clamp one though. I've got the floor one of these. Can I just tell you, I hate it when you watch a shopping channel and the presenter goes, oh, I've got one of these, I've got one of these, I've got one of these. You think, you must have the biggest house in the world to have a table that turns you upside down and a blender and a mixer. I've got the floor lamp version of this. I've got the oh, do you know the lovely turny lamp? Reverse lamp, right? The reverse lamp. Get it from the website. You can still use your code. I've got that one. And this week I got the one that's the kind of you turn on from the end like that you've got in the office. I've got that one as well. All mine are black. The two are black, and then the reversey lamp, the uppy downy lamp. Use your code on those as well. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? What a saving. Keep going through it. If you just buy this today, you'll get £10 off. If you spend another £6 or £5 and a penny, you'll get £20 off. Just put the code in. And the thing that's different, I'm sorry I've got to keep going on about this because people are tuning in all the time. Normally we say, oh, build your basket up and wait. You don't have to wait. So it's the first time we've ever done it. If you've bought something for £6, check out. Do another thing, check out. You've got to do the continuous thing like you normally do, you know, where you click, combine my order, right? And I'm going to Yarn Lane later. It includes on Yarn Lane as well. It works on Yarn Lane as well. Right, okay. I've got a question. Who's moved all these screens? Good morning, John. Can you tell me the code reference for the 32 Gutermann threads that is displayed on the shelf? You can't find it on the website because it's booked into today's show. We've got it on later. Here it is. I'll put it flat on the desk. In the break, Paul, we're going to need to move this thing here. Right, this has already got £10 off. This has already got... I tell you what's also happened with them playing with the computer is all the graphics have gone smaller again, haven't they? That's what's happened. Because yesterday I could read these with my glasses on. Today they've made these smaller. They were playing with everything last night, weren't they? I can't read those anymore. Yeah, I'll show you this one in a bit. So now look, so if you buy this, put the code in, you get another £10 off. Get another £10 off. Do what? Good morning, John. Can you tell me what the code is? We've read this one, haven't we? Oh, yeah, there's your code. Collector in Cheshire. There it is. And you get another, put the other code in. When you buy it, you'll get your £10 off. It's due to come up later on in the show. Yes, someone is fiddling with the electrics, Claire. Yes. Adjustoform stock warning. The blue one, Sapphire. C is sold out. B, there's 4 left. A, there's 1 left. If you want to know what I'm talking about, can we just put the size chart up, please? Is that possible? There you go. So now the C is sold out, did you say? 4 Bs and how many As? 1 A. That's all that's left. That's all that's left now. That's the one with the trouser one, the blue one, Sapphire, that is. It's always more popular than Cherry, sadly. Anne said, stocked up on my wadding. Thank you for the discount. Got you on loud. Has got an ear infection. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, should I? Ange, hope the neighbours are enjoying the show too. Aww. Right, okay. Let's do this thing because I've plugged it in and switched on. It's caused so much hassle. The task lamp is back in stock, as you know. Oh, hang on. Is the task lamp in stock? So you know, as I cannot find it. Right. You need to look at the shop, not at today's thing. We're going to look for it now while I do this, right? This steamer is brilliant. This is the steamer that Kat takes home for a mum to steam her curtains and forgets to bring back. She still hasn't brought back the 2 bits that fit on here, right? $24.99. Now you can buy this, put it in your basket, check out as you normally do. No code, don't put any code in yet because you need to get up to your £40 to put your code in. Right, wait till you see the steam on this. Watch. Look. Look, can you see? Look, can you see? Hello, Mia. Now, you can lock it. Look, I've locked it. So I've taken my hand off, so it just carries on steaming. It just carries on steaming. You see the little lock here? You can switch it on and off there. Come on, switch off now, please. There you go. You can switch it off, and you can also lock it so that it stays in. This is your water tank here, which is easy. Comes off, very easy to fill. You just need a couple of little well, you need strong fingers. I was able to pull it straight out. Kat was like, I can't get this thing out this morning. She's got no nails, she says. They merge into one when you work as many shifts as I do. Kat, Hannah, Kat, same person. Right, you do have 2 brushes on here as well. Look, you get the lint brush and the velvety brush, which fit onto the end of here. They're still at Kat's house somewhere. It's got the lockable steam trigger. I've said that. You get your measuring jug, your 260 millilitre removable water tank, suitable for all fabrics. You can refresh curtains, steam garments, refresh your sofas. I might have to take this home because I've got Harvey coming to stay this week. So after next week, I'll have to redo my sofa and everything. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. The steam is just incredible. Look, it's not like one of those, you know, sometimes you see these advertising goes, not like that. Not like that at all. Look at the steam. Look. It's brilliant, isn't it? And it normally tells you how many minutes of steaming you can do, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, 12 to 15 minutes of continuous steaming. I know. 1200 watt power, 45 seconds to heat up, look. And it's got 1.9 power curtains. If you've got big curtains to steam. Right, Michelle, have we found it? Michelle, this is what you wanted to see. I've got it for you here. Do you want the black one or the white one? Oh, right. We got them both, have we? Right. I need to tell you, there's the black one. We'll show you a picture. We'll show you a picture now of it, right? There's only one black one. There's other white ones, but there's only one black one. This is the big task lamp. Lovely. So, buy that, put your code in, £20 off. Wow, that's brilliant. Right, I don't think the management have thought this through, have they? I don't think, because they've said it's off anything. It's off anything. Normally, it's not off electrics and lights and things like that. There's the white one. There's only one black one. There's the white version. There's the picture. It's a lovely big lamp. I haven't got it here in the studio to show you, I'm afraid, today. It's a lovely, lovely lamp, that one. So $89.99, put the code in, get £20 off. Hope that helps. Who was it? Michelle. Hope that helps, Michelle. Oh, it's busy, isn't it? Morning, John. Can you use the early bird Orifil threads for dressmaking, or is it just quilting? Oh, no, Caroline. It's really, really good for dressmaking. It's like your old Silka, you know, like in the old days. I don't think you're as old as me, are you? But, yeah, you can use it for dressmaking. It's not a problem at all. Orifil do different weights. That's the 50 weight, perfectly good for dressmaking. You don't want to be using the 12 or the 80, but the 50 is brilliant for dressmaking. Early bird today, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Early bird, perfect. But you'll need to buy one thing for a penny to get your 40. Put it in your basket, check out, right? And then buy something else and you'll get your £10 off. Oh, yes, now these threads here. Ooh. These are professional jeans thread. These are your thick, I'd call this buttonhole thread. You know when you're hemming a pair of jeans? Or you're putting a pocket, or you're top stitching a denim dress. These are fantastic for that. $24.99. $24.99. Even with that dreadful demonstration, the lamps, right? I did the worst demo of the Nating Lights. I hope Claire's not watching, right? Done the worst demo. They're absolutely flying out. It's nothing to do with me. It's because you're getting your money off, I know. Oh, look, Kat's answering you there, Michelle. Right, we will go back. In a minute, I'll go back to the Adjustoforms in a second. I will. Oh, do you know what the other thing is? The most important thing about the lamps I didn't tell you, right? Is you get a remote control. Sorry, I completely. I only use my remote control on mine. With all that faffing about with me unplugging and plugging, I forgot. Right. So I'll show you from upstairs. Right. Right. So you do get a black one with the black lamp and a white one with the white lamp. You see. Right. You can switch. I switch mine on and off. There's no batteries in this, so it's not going to work. Right. You've got a timer on it there. If you want to put a timer on it, you can plus the brightness and reduce the brightness. You can plus the colour, minus the colour. But if you just want to do it to 20%, 50% or 100%, you've got your little buttons there. Then this is the lighting. You've got warm lighting, you've got cool lighting, and you can just mix the lighting. Isn't it brilliant? Right, now, it should be $95.99. We've already taken, for some reason, we've already taken £21 off. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why. Put the code in and you'll get another £10 off. Buy another £6, £5 and a penny, and you'll get £20 off. Just saying. Just saying. You can check out as many times as you like. You've got to put the code in, SS20, PC. Just click to combine on your, like you normally would do for your 1p and P. Just click to combine. You know how to do that, but I just have to keep telling you. Right, so how many of the black ones have got left? How many white ones have got left? Oh, black ones got quite a few of black, because we had that new in recently, didn't we? Okay, right, okay. So we've got 14 of the white ones left. We've sold more than that already this morning. Basically. Claire will be going crazy when she finds out. But yeah, we send these out. We send these out to you. The black task lamp has gone. I wonder if Michelle got it. Jackie says, morning, John and team, raining in the Wirral. It's raining everywhere, I think, today. We said we were going to go back to the Adjustoforms before the end of the show, but was there something else you want to do before I leave here? Steamer, needles. Oh, do you know what? If you've bought $39.99 or $74.99, I've got needles this hour. Buy some needles. I might not show them all to you. They're all on the website on pre-order. Just get some needles. That just boost you over. But also, it's not just this hour. It's that if you bought something in this hour and then you don't buy anything now until Twinknits in the last hour and it still goes over the 40 or the 80, it still works. It still works like that. Right, oh, hang on. What's Jan saying? If you check out under £40, you probably need to ring the call centre to add the code. No, you don't. Oh, hang on. Jan says because you don't get the code box the second time round. You do, I think, if you click on continue. Other people have managed to do it, Jan, so I'm not quite sure. But the call centre are there. If you have any issues, just ring the call centre. Just round the corner here. They'll sort it all out. They'll sort it out. What do you want to see, Kat? Sorry. No, that's not here. No, I didn't bring it out because we haven't got a tracing wheel to go with it. You need a tracing wheel to go with it. We had this yesterday, right? There's been an issue, right? There's so many issues at the moment, aren't there? I'll put it down on the desk, right? Same code, same everything, same price, right? We normally sell one that's this big. Normally, for this price, for $15.99, you get a ruler that big, right? You get a ruler that big for the same price, same code. For some reason, this new batch has arrived, and it's bigger. It's 10 inches. 10 inches. $15.99. Now, no, it's not enough to get to your code, but you can add it, check out, add it, little top up. Just add it to your order. Oh, Jan, I wonder when did that work that out? Anyway, $15.99. £15.99. I will just, I can't do anything yet. I will just do the tailor's ham because Mark's going to use, oh no, he's not using it the next hour, he's using it in his shirt hour. I'll bring it back in the shirt hour. Shall I go back to the tailor's mannequins, Adjustoforms? Oh, I've just got the blue one here to start with. Please be careful because the blue one is very, very, very limited now. C has completely sold out. We have one of A. I'll show you my size again in a minute. One of A, that one there. And right. Oh, there's 5 in baskets. Right, so A is 33 to 41 bust, 26 to 33 waist, 36 to 44 hip. There's only one available and 5 in baskets, right? B and then I'll explain about the payment. There are 4 of B, look, 39 to 47, 32 to 40, 41 to 49. There are 4 of these left. Right, now let me just explain. If you ring up or check out and you just buy this, don't use split pay, put the code in, you'll get £20 knocked off. If you want to use split pay, don't do anything, don't put the code in, and £20 of credit will be added to your account during this coming week automatically. Won't show today because it has to be done manually. Somebody this week's physically got to do it manually. Morning, John. Treated myself to Sapphire dress form. Couldn't believe it's the same price as the standard dress. All the same price. All the same price. I can say now, quite honestly, I won't say who or where, but there was somebody selling a mannequin. There weren't these mannequins, they were a different make, but it was more expensive if you bought the bigger size. Same price for all sizes, and whether you buy the trouser one or the red one. Are there any in baskets? Oh, really important. There's 4 left, but there's 12 people got it in their basket. 3 left now, but still 12 people got in the basket. So someone just nipped in and bought one then. So please, please, please be careful. Please be careful. Right, so that's the sapphire. I've also got Cherry here. Cherry's feeling a bit left out. Cherry seems to have shrunk even more. She does go to 6 foot tall. Oh, and she doesn't go wonky like that. There you go, there you go. There you go. I could have been in Strictly Come Dancing, couldn't I? Boom. Right, 3 different sizes again. 159.99. There's your 3 sizes. How many of the small? 6 of the small. Medium. 7 left of the medium now. And full figure. 4 left. That's of this one. The sapphires will all sell out today. The sapphires will all go today. The only difference really is this one you can't do trousers on. Do everything else on it. It's not me being negative. Some people will never make trousers. So if you don't want trousers, you don't have to have trousers. If you want a red mannequin in your room rather than a blue one, then get this one. Do you know what I mean? It's that's the only difference really. And the fact you've got a pin cushion on the top of this one, but you can still change the neck size, look, just by twisting. Look, there you go. Make the neck size bigger. Don't push down because she gets even shorter if you push down. Oh, now remember, yours will come in a box. You have to put it together, but it's literally the body piece and then 2 poles and the 3 legs. So that's fine. It also comes with a hem marker, comes directly from Adjustoform. Please allow 10 working days, though. 10 working days. But it's the same P&P. So if you've bought this and you bought something from us, you'll get a parcel from us, you get a parcel from Adjustoform, but you still only pay £3.95 post and packaging. A message from Elaine. Hi, John and team, just combined Toad Street and Yarn Lane orders. Use the code and it works. Save £10. Thank you, says Elaine. There you go. It works on both. We've got a different slide for Yarn Lane later, but it's exactly the same. So if you want anything off Yarn Lane, then please do. Oh, Kate, just had a problem with my order. Phone the call centre, sorted within minutes. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Kate. What are you buying today? Is the husband out? Message from Sharon. Hi, John and team. Is there a weight on the steamer, please? Trying to work out if it's light enough to take on holiday. Thank you, Sharon. Come back with me then. Come back with me. That's a very interesting question. It's as light as a... this is full of water as well. It's as light as a feather. Wouldn't you say it was light, Kat? It is incredible. It doesn't say on the packet how heavy it is. We'll just have a look online for you. Let me see if I've got the instructions in here. Oh, it says lightweight. It is. I haven't got a weighing scale here. And that's not going to say anywhere, is it? Sorry. No, it's got all the specifications, but not weight. It is really light. When it's not got water in, it's even lighter. Just remember, if you go abroad with it, what did it say she was going abroad with it? A holiday in England, it's very easy to take with it. It's lightweight as possible. Claire says, I'd love you to do Strictly. No, I used to be asked, when I was famous, I used to be asked to do, what was the one in the house? Big Brother and Celebrity in the Jungle. I was asked to do those 2. And I thought I'd always be famous, so I thought I'll do it when I'm older, when I need the money. Oh, Diana, what size are the mannequins that you have on screen? Which one did you want, Diana? The red one or the blue one? Diana? The red one or the blue one? Let me know quickly, Diana, and we'll put... Well, let's put them both up. Let's put them both up. So the red... which one are you going to put first up? Well, no, could you put the chart up? Just put the chart up, yeah. The red first. This is the red one, Diana. It's called Cherry. There's the sizes for the red one. Small, 34 to 41, 24 to 32, 34 to 42. Hip, medium, 39 to 47. Waist, 29 to 37. Hips, 40 to 48. Or the full figure, 45 to 53. Waist, 38 to 46. And hips, 47 to 55. Or if you wanted the blue one, which is the trouser one, and dresses and everything. Here's the blue one. Now, we haven't got any of the sea blue left, have we? No. So A is 33 to 41 bust, 26 to 33 and a half waist, 36 to 44 hip. Only one of the A, and then B, 39 to 47 waist, 32 to 40, and hips 41 to 49. Right, now is your time to check out on those, because I'm going for a break, because Mark's coming in now to make a dress, right? Please make sure you check out. Please make sure you check out. Please make sure you put your code in when you need to. And this is it's here. This is the dress we're making. It's a Nina Lee dress, the Mayfair dress, straight after the break with some lovely Avalana jerseys. See you in 3.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Hi everyone, my name's Jules Mayouf and I'm really excited to be a guest designer on Sewing Street. It's combining two of my favourite things, which are sewing and designing. I live in London at the moment, but I'm originally from Staffordshire. So I think I've got a combination of two really great things. So London's really diverse and lots of different cultural impacts, and then Staffordshire is very rural, so there's a lot of country influence in what I do. My grandma first taught me to sew when I was in my early teens. She was a dressmaker and she was always sewing and taking in orders from different people. And I think I got my initial love of sewing from her. I started making my clothes because I couldn't find anything that was fashionable, so I created my own fashion. A bit dubious at times probably. I remember once I bought some really lovely, as I thought, heavy brocade material. I created a pencil skirt, thought that was fabulous. It turned out to be curtaining. And I got quite a lot of stick from that. But you know, in my defence, I was a new romantic and I think I was just fashion forward. I have done a lot of teaching and coaching and mentoring in sewing in my career. And I would think that probably the best tip that I can give to people, because all age groups have various challenges, but the best tip is to be kind and good to yourself and don't worry about if you make mistakes, because you've always got your seam ripper to hand. I'm really looking forward to my shows with Sewing Street and helping you have some hints and tips and knowledge, so I look forward to seeing you soon.
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles, and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Mark is here to do some dressmaking. Woo! Now, he's not very well, so please be gentle with him today. He's had to bring a bodyguard with him to carry all his bags and everything this morning. He came in just carrying his coffee like this when he arrived. And then Clive came in like this with an overlocker and fabrics and bags and everything like that. So let's say hello to Mark first of all. Morning, Mark. Hello, there he is. I'm here. Yeah, there you are.
Here.
Looks very empty, the set today, for some reason. Behind
Oh,
you,
do you want me to fill it out?
No. Anyway, I think it's because it's because the plant isn't on its normal stand. It's been dropped to the floor level. That's what it is. Anyway, we're doing a Nina Lee Mayfair dress today. It comes in two sizes. So this first one here, 6 to 20. My talkback's playing up big time this morning. Hang on a sec. It was all right, but I've lost Cat completely now. Right. I've turned you up, thank you. The Mayfair dress, this one is a 6 to 20, but don't despair not, because it goes to 16 to 28 in that one. So this is the 16 to 28, and then I'll talk about it, right? Well, I'm going to show both on back. Right, the graphics tell you which one's which. So JUN785 is this one here, which is the 16 to 28. Now, I need to warn you that this size range is the one that sells out the quickest. Now, if you're a size 16 or 18 or 20, that's covered in this one as well. So don't worry, if you're gonna buy one or the other. This one is 6 to 20, and this one here is 16 to 28. So just so you know, there are the two different size versions. Also, within the pattern, you've got the smaller version, the short version, with the longer sleeve, or the longer version with the short sleeve, because you can swap them all over. We've done the short version there with the short sleeve. That one was not made by Mark. That one was... Oh, actually, whoever made that one has put the belt from the... Looks like the belt from the long dress on the short dress one, because the short dress one's got a tie belt as well. Was it got a tie belt at the back, that one? Oh, there you go.
The belt, it's at the back, yeah. So you could have a nice...
You could put the bow at the back, or you could, like she has on the pattern, bring it all the way around to the front and tie it at the front. Fabulous. So, Mark, I've got Avalana jerseys here that we're going to make. Let me introduce those to you. They are in bundles of 3 meters. Right, let me just explain. 3 meters is enough to make any of sizes 6 to 20. And, right, you can make up to a size 26. It won't go as far as the size 28 in the short, and you definitely can't make any of the maxes 16. You can't make any of the maxes beyond... Oh, no. Hang on, maxes. Yeah, you can make all the maxes on the sizes up to a size 20. Oh, hang on, this is weird because they're different on both patterns. So on a 16 maxi 150 says 2.8 and this one says maxi 16 3.3. Oh, now. Right, so I'm going to go with this pattern. You can make any of the maxis up to a size 20, make any of the shorts apart from the size 28. That's what it is. Right, okay, so I've got 6 different colours to show you here. Mark's working in the sky blue. This is Avalana, Jersey. $34.99. Now, if you've already bought something, remember, you can. If you've already bought something of £6 or £5 and a penny, add that. You're £40, aren't you? So this is your blue fabric. Now, have you got the composition of this, please, Kat? Oh, Laurie says hello, Mark and Clive. Love bumping into you at the Day of Festival Quilts. Looking forward to your demos. Dawn says, oh, Mark, take care. I feel your pain. Oh no, his aren't germs from children. She's a nursery nurse.
I think it's a
trapped nerve.
That's the word, yes. I was
Oh,
going to say
it's
a squashed nerve, but I thought that doesn't sound
what
right.
nerve?
A squashed nerve.
Might
but
be squashed.
It might be
It
squashed.
might be squashed.
It wasn't squashed by me.
No.
But yeah, all down this arm. It's ever so painful, especially in the night. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning.
And that's what time we have to get up anyway.
No, I didn't have to leave that early, but I didn't need to be up at 4 o'clock
No.
because my arm woke me up.
Oh, you're all right. Oi, Mark, wake up. We're going to work.
Pretty much.
I had a trapped nerve in my neck and it's just the worst thing.
What did you do to get over
I
it?
got very drunk and went disco dancing. And I tried everything. I went to the doctor. And you know when you go to the doctors and they like lift your head up and go crack, crack, like that. Had all that done, nothing.
Yeah.
So I decided to, I was doing my teaching practice. It shows how long ago it was now, doing my teaching practice. I'd take a whistle to school to get the kids' attention because I was like this by the end of the week. It was awful. So on the Saturday night, I got very drunk, disco danced all night long, woke up on Sunday, right as rain.
Maybe I'll have to try that. I
Yes.
don't know.
You could do it in the lounge. You don't have to go to a disco.
Oh, really? Does anybody do discos? Will they play Shawaddy Waddy?
If you want them to.
Oh, okay.
You just go, Alexa, play Shawaddy Waddy. Yeah? It's
There's
like,
Alexas
right. Anyway,
all
there's the
over-
sky blue. There's the sky blue. I've also got it in 60% cotton, 34%. What? PES. And 6% lycra. PES.
I don't know.
Anyway, here's the green one.
We'll have to Google
Oh,
it.
now hang on. This will be the code not for the bundle. This will be the code for the individual fabric. EJU or I60. Are you looking it up or are you guessing, Paul? Yeah. No, EJUI60. Okay, the picture on the website is wrong. They've put a picture of cream for some reason. It's not, it's moss. Titan moss.
Does that mean the moss is...
Oh, yeah, the picture on the website is completely and utterly wrong.
Titan moss, is that really strong moss?
No, that's Paul's name when he used to work in the adult industry. Right, navy blue. Navy blue. Have you got that one? Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Midnight, I can't repeat that. Oh, now, thank you, John Scott. I've now got Shawaddy Waddy blasting out of my Alexa.
Yeah, I was going to say there'll be Alexas all over the country now.
I do that on my Facebook Live sometimes. There's something called Shark. Is it called? Baby Shark. And I go, Alexa, play Baby Shark. And everybody's going, whoa, what's he doing? Jackie says, I know how you feel about being woken up your arm. I've got a tear in my bicep tendon. Oh, Jackie, you be careful. This is your midnight.
I
Not
don't
a
think
sound
I've
from
got
the
biceps anymore to tear.
I don't think Jackie has. That's not. Anyway, black. Got it in the black. These are bundles of 3 meters, by the way. And it's 150 wide, 150 centimeters wide. Have you found out yet, Paul? Beautiful. But what kind? Must be a special polyester, PES. Anyway, we're putting some graphics in for black. That's 2 words, Paul. $34.99 for 3 meters. Okay, then I've got 2 versions of pink. I've got the pink that's on the mannequin, And I've got a darker rose pink. Mannequin is this one. Oh! That's not the same price as all the others. £31.99. Oh, is this one? Is this a flop? This is the same as that one.
This isn't the same as that. This has a kind of a nap on.
Yes,
on
yes,
the
yeah.
back
This
of
is a
it.
different fabric. This one.
It's
This
very
one's
nice.
slightly heavier, I'd say, than the other colours. Yeah, you said the blue one was the same, but it's not, is it? Still 150 wide. This is not. Oh, this is 95% cotton. Got a higher cotton content, this one. No PES in this one, Paul. Glennie says hello, Mark. Andrea says, oh my God, John, that scared me. Alexa's going off now. And then last but not least in the colour-wise, I'm presuming this is rose. This is going back to the other one now. This will be $34.99. 3 metre bundle. I just need to explain again. I've caused confusion. So your 3 metres is enough to make all the short dresses up to a size 20 and all the maxi dresses up to a size 20. But your 3 metres will make up to a size 26 in the short, and it won't make any of the maxi sizes and the larger size. Just so you know. Right. I knew this would be a great show with my favourite 3 boys in the building. Oh, that must be you, me and Clive. Is Paul not included in there? Lovely. Looks like Mark is using an overlocker to make the dress. Very interesting to see, as always end up with holes when I've tried to make a garment. Would love to use mine instead of a sewing machine all the time, says Susan. You've got to alternate hot and cold for the pain, says Lucy.
Oh, okay. I've been having a hot bath and putting some ice on it afterwards.
Oh, so you've been doing that?
Yeah. I have tried the chiropractor, but it hasn't really shifted it. Oh. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to try some physio next.
Physio. What did you say, Paul? Oh, Paul said because he did his shoulder and he needed physiotherapy, so that's how you have to go next.
Yeah,
so.
I've referred it to the doctor and they said I could have some physio.
Oh, okay.
Doctors were terribly helpful.
Oh, were they? Oh, that's good. Are you being sarcastic? oh, he's being sarcastic, sorry. Right, should we do some sewing or some overlocking?
Yes, let's do some
there goes a picture of Nina Lee's Instagram. Hang on, that's got a fluted sleeve. Your pattern does not have the option.
Is that velvet as well?
Yeah,
That's
this one does not have the option to do the fluted sleeve. Be nice to do if you knew how. It's saying Mayfair is designed for knit fabrics with 25% crosswise stretch and with some drape, e.g. viscose jersey, stretch velvet or soft cotton jerseys, which is what we've got here today.
Yeah.
There's another one. There you go. That's the Mayfair short there in a pattern. That's in a much lighter weight jersey, that one. So if you don't want to make it in the pink, the plain colours we got today, there's the option of what it looks like if you do it in a coloured or a pattern. Try a series of acupuncture sessions. It's amazing.
Oh, okay. I've not tried acupuncture.
I have to say, I used to have acupuncture every Sunday, but my dad, who always suffered with a bad back, and my dad wasn't one for all the acupuncture stuff, none of that. Oh, he's Londoner, so I don't know why I was doing that. But he hated any alternative therapy. In the end, his back was so bad, he went to an acupuncturist, and after 3 sessions, his bad back that he had all his life completely disappeared.
It's gone.
It's an unusual experience, acupuncture, if you've not had it before.
No, I've not had it before.
And we must have one round our way, because we've got a lot of holistic-y kind of people around our way, haven't we?
Yeah. I'll have to look it up. I was recommended to go and have some massage, some sports massage as well.
Have you ever had a sports massage before?
No.
Oh, they're agony.
Oh, are they?
They start pushing the blood the wrong way up. Don't try this at home. But they really get into your blood vessels like that and everything.
Oh, do they?
You think, I'm going for a lovely massage.
Clive's got strong hands, won't he? He'll be able to do that, won't he?
Oh, what?
Clive's got strong hands, he'll be able to do
He'll
that.
be able to do it, but he's not trained. And
That's
true. You have to do it in the right direction.
I know, but I've got a lot of faith in him.
So glad Mark's going to be using the overlocker, says Sheila. So let's start, because we've chatted enough. What?
Sheila,
isn't that how you say that? Sheila? Right, what's he doing? What's he doing?
So I've taken this to a certain stage already.
Right.
So what I've done so far, if I turn this round, I've already put the pleats in.
Right, where are the pleats?
On the neck. So these sit, if I turn this around.
Oh, okay, right.
They sit here. at the back of the neck.
Right. Are we able to go and look at those, Paul? Oh, where's Paul gone?
He's gone.
Paul, we
well,
need a close-up.
Well, carry on.
No, it's right. Kat's going to do it for him.
Oh gosh, is she trained?
She's better than Paul.
Oh, is she? Oh.
Don't tell Paul that.
There we go.
There you go, look.
So that's the back of the neck. There's the pleats.
Right.
It's nice to line them up. If that's not quite lined up, but then neither are mine. So
Right,
it's
okay.
a bit of a tough call because you put the pleats in first, then put it together.
Right.
But you might get them a little nearer than us. But so that's how the pleats look at the back of the neck. That creates the ruching effect that carries over the front of the dress.
Right.
Now they have a rather nice burrito method in the instructions for closing up this seam here. So what you'll do, you'll close that up like that. I'll show you the burrito. I'm not going to sew it up.
Right.
I'm going to show you an alternative in case anybody is struggling with that. Because if you're making the maxi version or if you've got a thick fabric, you may not be able to roll up tight enough to get it under the machine.
Yeah.
So there are alternatives. So you get your dress, it's organised a little bit. It's open at the sides at the moment and at the front. So you do have these long pieces which are separate to start with. So let's get the bit we need and we'll turn it over. There are nice clear instructions on this, on the book. I haven't found a Nina Lee demonstration herself, but I have found other people demonstrating it online. If you wanted to, or you can watch this back. And roll it up as tight as you can.
Like a burrito.
Yeah, so this is the same method that you might use for putting your yoke on your shirt.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Which we'll be doing later. And you'll roll it up and then you stretch that round until it meets the seam at the other side and then you'll sew along just between the shoulders, so just a little bit.
Yeah.
So
but depending on the thickness of your fabric and
Yeah.
the machine you're using and everything like that, we're going to show you an alternative method.
So we're going to do an alternative. I'm going to do it manually with a needle and thread. I know, shocking, isn't
Well,
it?
hand sewing.
Hand sewing. You can sew this. I'm doing an overlocker. You can do that on a regular sewing machine as well if you don't have an overlocker. It's not essential.
Right, and
It
if you
does
use a
give
normal sewing machine, you need ballpoint needles, so don't you?
ballpoint needle, and it recommends doing a zigzag stitch in quite a few places, so it gives that stretch still to the seams. So maybe get a little test swatch off your fabric once you've got it, and then you can just have a little experiment. See what you're comfortable with. The other thing to watch out for with jersey, of course, is that it does tend to curl up.
So have you sewn, any sewing you've done so far, have you done it on the overlock or have you done it on the machine?
On the machine. Well, a bit of both, actually.
Okay,
I've done a little bit of both, which I'll come to in a minute.
Yes, of
now,
course.
there's my
your
needle.
You're not going to try and thread a needle live on air, are you?
No, I had already done it, but guess what?
Oh, I saw Clive taking it.
He's stolen. No, he hasn't. The thread's dropped out.
Oh.
Which is always the way, isn't it? When I was on the sewing bee, I'd lost so many needles and I never worked out what happened to them. I'd get a needle and I'd thread it up during the challenge, and then I've got to take my glasses off to do this now.
You've got to take your glasses off to see.
Yes, because that's what my dad used to say. He used to curse and then throw his glasses across the dashboard of the car and said he couldn't see in them.
Oh, okay. That fills you with confidence then, doesn't it?
Usually
I've
when
never
it's-
seen you without your glasses on
Have you
before.
not?
No, look
Does
at
it
the
look
camera.
strange?
Oh, you're so cute.
Am I?
You got really cute eyes. Anyway, carry
Small
on.
eyes. I've got a dog with small eyes.
I didn't say small. I said cute eyes.
Ah, they're brown eyes. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to, if this was cotton, I'd just press this over, but it's not, it's jersey, so I'm not going to do that. I've started at the centre back, so I can see where I folded over the fabric and the line down the middle of the back. So I can line those two up. I'm just going to run some stitches along this back neck because it's not weight bearing, nothing's hanging off this, so it won't matter popping a few hand stitches in. Oh, that's what I was telling you about the needles. So yes, on the sewing bee I'd thread up a needle, I'd use it a little bit, and then I'd think I'll need that in the next challenge very probably. I'll pop it in my pin cushion. Then I come to the next time I need it, gone.
Someone was taking it out.
Gone. Well, that's what I thought. And then recently, I was playing around with my pin cushion while I was talking to a friend, and then I thought, why is this all spiky underneath? And then I had a good fiddle. There was 8 needles inside my pin cushion.
No.
8 needles.
Oh, they still threaded up?
1 or 2 were.
We sell this thing. What's it called, Kat? That round thing. You can put 10 threaded needles in.
Really? A
And
pincushion?
like a dome, and you can thread your needle by clover, and you thread your needles, and you put it in there and wind it up so they stay in there and wound up and everything. Lucy Brennan swears by it when she's doing her hand sewing.
I do like a bit of hand sewing. It's quite therapeutic,
It is,
actually. It's
indeed.
quite nice. So the important thing with jersey is don't stretch it while you're sewing it.
No.
Try and leave the fabric as relaxed as possible, because if you stretch it out, it'll go all a bit weird. And so we'll just pop along here. And I'm just doing a slip stitch. You could top stitch this on your machine as well. You would see a line of stitching, so you'd have to make it neat. But that would be an alternative, would be to do some top stitching.
Yeah. Kat's just saying, if you get your pattern and your bundle of fabric, takes you over to £40, you can get your code and get £10 off.
Bargain.
Paul, code?
Is he on the ball today?
None of us are, I don't think, today. Oh, he's got his smoothie in his hand. He can't press buttons while he's drinking his smoothie.
Oh, well, that's all right then. I don't know what we were worried
Don't
about.
put the star on. It's just SS20PC. What do we need? What's PC then? Oh, 20%, of course. Just click on. You can check out as many times as you like. You just need to click on combine your orders. That's all you need to do.
As long as he doesn't spill his smoothie on the controls.
It's been done before.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
I had a cashier that knocked a hot chocolate into a till once at the bank.
Say that again.
They knocked a hot chocolate into the till. I bought them a hot chocolate and I said, it's just there.
Oh, no.
And then she went, poof, and all the money in the drawers covered in hot chocolate. And of course, there was a huge queue at the time.
When Hayley was a producer, you know our boss Hayley here.
Was she a producer?
Not here. She was a producer at Rox & Co. That's where I first met her. And during the shift, we were always on the night. She was my producer. Like Hannah's my not my normal. I have them both now, don't I? Oh, Kat's going now because I've upset her. But Hayley was my producer at Rox & Co. And halfway through the shift, she'd get one of the floor people, because we used to have a team of floor people there, to make her a dinner. Right?
A dinner?
So halfway through the shift, she'd suddenly hear munching and crunching, and she'd have, it wasn't just like a sandwich, she'd have like salmon en croûte with steamed vegetables and things like that. And the amount of time she dropped her food all over the keyboard and someone else had to come in afterwards. And we had another presenter called Dairy Lee. It wasn't a real name.
Called what?
Jerry Lee, lovely
I thought it
Jerry
said Dairy Lee.
Yeah, it was Dairy
Oh.
Lee. It was a nickname, Dairy Lee. She was on a macrobiotic
Other
diet.
cheese spreads are available.
Yes, we used to share microphones, right? And I'd come in and I'd be like, what's that smell? Oh, Dairy Lee had some sardines for a tea. And on air, she'd have a tin of sardines there. And then so all I could smell all during my shift was sardines. They have to clean them now. We have to have proper cleaning.
My dad used to have pilchard sandwiches. Oh, it's just, I can smell it now. There was a special Tupperware box he kept just to put the pilchards in. And it was pink, or at least it should have been pink, and it wasn't. It was kind of a brown colour inside. It was horrible. Anyway.
Derek says it can't be percent cat because it's 25%, not 20. Anyway, keep going, Mark.
So there we go. So I've quickly just stitched that inside. Just a bit of stitch, just between. There are some dots on your pattern, which you do that in between.
Right, okay.
I have kind of guessed where those are,
Yeah.
just for the speed, but they roughly where the shoulders are. It's a bit like putting in the collar of the dressing gown, which we're going to do the book later, which I did a little while ago. So once you've done that, we can then look at the front. Now I'll show you the front pieces. They are a bit of an unusual shape. The front is actually, unusually the back is one piece, the front is two pieces.
Right.
And you have this little bit there,
Yeah, that's weird.
that little bit there. And what this does, this forms, if I turn her back round, this forms this, and it is actually anchored inside just with a few stitches.
Right.
But the whole thing just sits and floats.
Oh, I see.
So it's not fixed.
So the facing's a loose facing, just fixed at the bottom.
That's right, yeah. So it's just a little more hand sewing on that one. So this would be an ideal bit to do on your sewing machine, but I'm going to try and do this on the overlock. You know, there aren't many pieces to this dress.
No.
It's got two fronts, a back, sleeves if you want them, and that's it.
And a belt.
And a belt, yeah. I've already made the belt because I
Okay.
didn't fancy turning through jersey on air.
You're the only person that uses Kat's organised pincushion. She does it specially for you.
Does she?
Yeah.
I found this in the green room. I thought I'm going to need that.
Oh, don't you hit it, Kat? Kat's always in there rummaging round. She was when I arrived this morning. She came in early this morning.
Earlier than you?
Earlier than me. And she was rummaging in the guest dressing room.
What was she looking for?
Don't know if she found it. But she left with a big box.
Oh. Well, I found my stuff on my next show in there, which is very exciting.
Oh, you've been left a parcel for your next show?
Yeah, I've got it already.
Oh, fantastic.
I know. It's very organised. I was impressed.
Well, then you'll only moan otherwise. No, we've seen a lot of boxes arriving for guests, for their next show and everything. So
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to sew it. Yeah, like I said, you don't have to do this on the overlock if you don't have one. You can use a zigzag stitch or a straight stitch if you wish. Straight stitches won't stretch, of course, so be careful where you're using that.
Yeah.
But the zigzag stitch will have a bit of stretch.
And also a lot of even basic sewing machines now have a basic stretch stitch on them, don't they? So are you doing 4 thread overlock then?
This is set to 4 thread overlock. This is the Juki MO 2000
We've got that for you here on the graphics.
air threader.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Now I can use an overlocker, but threading up a traditional overlocker completely baffles me.
Yeah, and even though they're quite simple these days, the lower loopers are not the easiest thing to thread.
No, and I know Clive has sometimes spent an hour cursing at the machine because he's threaded it up 3 times or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's still not right. But so me, the person who doesn't know how to thread it up properly, I can do this in a few minutes.
Yeah. The 2 lower loopers, you literally pop the thread in, press the button, and it shoots it through, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can.
Oh.
If there's an angle, I won't thread it up now because I'm in the middle of a demo. But I'll open the door and show you.
Right.
If there's
if you twist it, then put that.
I turn it round.
Oh, there we go. That's your gubbins box, your rubbish box.
There we go. So what you have inside is this lever, and you flip the lever up, and you crank the handle
until the pipes meet and it clicks.
The pipes meet up, and then you just pop them in these little holes, press the air button, which goes like that, and it sucks it through.
Brilliant. And there are your 2 lower loopers done, and that's the 2 most difficult.
And that's the bit that people struggle with, because the top ones are actually quite easy. And also, you can thread this one in any order.
Oh, can you?
So I had this one popped off.
Right.
One of those things. But I could just do that one on its own, and if it was one of the other ones that happened to snap or whatever it might be, you can just do that individual.
Oh, that's good, because they always say if something snaps, you have to take it all out and start again, don't they?
Yeah. No, you don't have to with this one. So here we go.
Brilliant.
And it does have an LCD display as well. And it tells you can scroll through the different stitches you want to do, and it tells you what settings you need, so you can make the manual adjustments yourself.
Excellent. And look, you get it on 5 split payments of £259. It's £1,295. What's the 20,000 metres of free thread you get as well?
Oh, my word. That's a lot of Nina Lee dresses.
That's a lot of dresses. So the overlocker is actually stitching it together and closing the edges together as well. How do you know that you're sewing on the seam line?
There are marks on the foot here at different points, and it also trims off the excess, so you get a nice neat line.
Brilliant.
And you do have also the rolled hem option as well. You wouldn't need that for this, but you can use that for, so if you're making napkins or something that needs an edge.
Chiffon scarves.
Yeah, anything like that. Then you can just pop, I should have worn a chiffon scarf, shouldn't I?
Round your bad neck, yeah?
Yeah. No, it's not my neck, it's my shoulder.
Got a what, sorry? I've got a picture.
A picture?
Yeah, got
Is
a
it of
picture
me?
to show you. Good morning.
Oh,
This is the
look at
first
that.
dress I've ever made. I made the belt a bit wider to hide my cuddly tummy. Real easy pattern. Going to make another of these dresses. I've lots of my ever so critical... I have lots, and my ever so critical neighbour said, I like that dress, it really suits you. Yes, I have succeeded. Ha-ha. Whoops. I have treated myself to an Adjustoform. Oh dear, just waiting for a six. Oh, Elle, the 680 should be here any day now. Oh, I've been saying that since Christmas, I know, but Elle, that's lovely.
That's a
Beautiful.
smashing one, isn't it?
Brilliant for a first attempt.
And there's nothing more satisfying than when someone says, I like that, whatever it is, and you go, made it,
Yeah.
didn't I?
Oh,
Made
yeah.
it.
Totally.
Someone said my trousers look like they'd been bought.
They do?
They do, I made them.
They're very posh.
I know, I can hear oohing from the gallery
Yeah.
now.
Do you have overlocking threads on your website, please? Yes, Leslie, we do. We have Madeira. Yeah, we'll show them. I'll show you where they are. But you still can put the code in. I'm just trying to see. There's other ones up there. I think there's Madeira and something else. How do we find them if we... Oh, Kat's just looking for them.
I do have big cones. I don't know whether these are my own cones that I've got on. I'm not sure what you've got.
We sell those cones as well. Ones
you do?
got on there, but they're not the Madeira ones. Got two different options for you, my love, Leslie. They got the Madeira Aerolock Mini King. No, you get black, grey, silver, white, cream and ecru in there. And then you get the other ones, which are a smaller box, isn't it? So, no. You get 16 in there, 7 foot, get a lovely tin with those, and you get all the different colours in the Metler one there, £74.99. So put that in your code and get £10 off, or buy another £6 and get £20 off. Yeah.
And the good thing with colours for overlockers is you don't need a massive range of colours.
No.
If you go into like Johnson's Cleaners, they've got a massive wall of overlocking threads, which is fabulous, but you don't really black, white, grey, blue, red, those kind of colours.
Yeah, unless you're doing like a decorative stitch and you want to do different colours.
Yeah.
But apart from that, no, on the whole,
it's for
my
inside.
overlocker at work when I used to work in theatre had black and white on, that was it.
Yeah. We've got two. We've got the air thread and the one we had before. One's black, one's white at the
Yeah.
moment. But now I don't sweat about changing this one because it's so.
No, because you can change that one as often as you like and not worry about
Yes.
it. Just leave the other one with whatever colour it's got on it.
So here we go, and I've just gone round the top of that little pointy bit there. So I'm going to grab a needle and thread, which has not disappeared.
It hasn't disappeared this time.
No, it hasn't disappeared this time. Here we go. And we're just going to pop a few stitches. I'm going to stitch this actually down to the seam on the inside. So therefore, if I've got my maths right, you shouldn't see it on the outside. And just loop it through like back on itself like that, just to, oh no, look at that. I tugged it too hard, John, and it came off.
Oh no!
Do you know what it is?
Glasses off.
Glasses off. They were amazed on seeing when I took my glasses off.
Well, yeah, I suppose because the glasses that I've always had in the past have only been for close-up work. These are my varifocals, so just keep these on for the whole show now.
I've worn the glasses since I was 12. When I was at school, people thought I was completely blind if I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh,
I know. It's like, no, I can see.
Just keep bumping into people.
It's just blurry. Right, let's turn that round so then you should be able to see.
Yeah.
A miracle has happened.
Has it?
Hopefully. Let's have a look.
Okay.
It'll look nice when it's on a person, of course. These
Yeah.
things always look strange on the bench. But there we go. That's your neckline. And that's tucked inside there.
Lovely. Did you edge the edge of that facing? Did you overlock the edge?
I did, yes. That is in the instructions. So just to neaten it off. So that's the edge there.
Yeah.
You could fold it over and press it if you wanted to.
Yeah, the only
It's
trouble
not
is
really-
if you fold it over, I think it might show when you're wearing it. It might start
Yeah.
to show through there, mightn't it?
Yes, that's the danger. So that's
when you
but
iron it.
if you don't, like I say, if you don't have an overlocker, just do a zigzag stitch. But jersey generally doesn't run when you cut it.
No, so you don't need to finish
put
it.
these back
I'm
on.
over here.
Sorry. When I did a rugby shirt in jersey, it didn't. I still wear it, and it's never been overlocked.
No.
But
He doesn't play rugby. It was a fashion item, Cat.
no, it's on the sewing bee.
Yeah.
Sewing bee.
With a difficult placket, I seem to remember.
Yes, I didn't know how to do it. And it's one of those things, I don't wear rugby shirts. I haven't worn one since I was at school, and we had to make one. I'm thinking, I can't visualise this. And there isn't one in the corner like here. I didn't have a nice booklet to follow. So nothing to look at visually, just instructions.
It's the strangest thing, isn't it?
It is.
We had another picture in.
Oh, fab. Everyone's loving this, aren't they?
This one's from Julie. Oh, look, that's lovely. Morning, John and Mark. Absolutely love the Nina Lee Mayfair dress pattern. I've made 3 of these, all with the overlocker. They are ideal for wearing at school. Lovely to see you both on a Saturday. Love from Julie in East Yorkshire.
Now, wearing at school, is she a teacher? Or she a mum?
She's not a dinner lady.
Oh, okay.
She's not a dinner lady, I don't think. She's at school. Well, have a look in the background. Is she at school or at home, that mannequin at home?
But it'd be comfortable for cleaning the floors as well, wouldn't it? Nice and stretchy.
She's not going to do cleaning in a gorgeous frock like that. Shows last time he did the cleaning, doesn't it? Julie, they're beautiful. Thank you.
They are.
And
the good
we
thing-
haven't got that dark blue this time.
But you can dress this pattern up depending on what fabric you're using. So you could, we don't have any here, but you could do a stretch velvet.
Yeah.
And it would look gorgeous.
Amazing.
Gorgeous.
And the
Now,
panne velvet look beautiful.
now, I can't actually sew this bit on because I need a sewing machine to do this.
Okay.
But I'll show you what you need to do.
Right.
Now, we should have these, I believe.
Yep, got it.
Bits of elastic if you need it.
It comes in a 1 metre pre-cut piece at 49p. Or buy several of those, add them to your order, pop it up over the £40. It's just coming round now.
49 pence.
I know. The what sold out? A sapphire Adjustoform, all the blue ones, they've all completely sold out today. There you go, 49p. Right. So what do you do with the elastic?
There we go. So this is going to go, it's marked on the pattern, there's some dots on the pattern, and you pop it in the middle. And what that will do, if you sew it in, is then, it'll then gather in that middle section. So you'll get that kind of effect, like that, with the elastic in the middle.
Yeah.
And that will gather it up. But it depends on how it fits you and whether you want to do that. You don't have to, you could leave this elastic off if you wanted. It's
Yeah.
entirely up to you
Yeah.
on what kind of style you want. And then you can cover that up with the belt, which is has that happened here? I'm not sure whether the elastic's in there. I don't have a look down, excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
No, there's no elastic in that one.
Okay.
So
So you don't have to put the elastic in if you don't want to.
Don't have to, and it's a little extra. You might have elastic in your stash already, of course.
Yeah.
But pop it in the waist, and that will just gather it in at the front. It's a nice little feature as well. Nice little feature, and you'll just sew that on your regular sewing machine from the other side.
Brilliant.
So that's that part.
Okay.
Let's do some sleeves now.
So
shall
the
we?
sleeves go in before the side seam gets sewn up?
Yes, they do. Yes. So you're doing this like a shirt. So I have pre-cut my sleeves.
Uh-huh. Now, are they, because sometimes on stretch fabrics, they make them identical, or do they have a back and a front?
Should we find out?
Yeah.
They are the same.
They're identical.
Oh no, they're not. I beg
Very,
your
very
pardon.
slight
Only
difference.
slight.
Very slight difference. Normally, when you use Lycra or something like that, you don't need to do, because on some, when you use a fabric, the back has got much more fullness in it than the front. On jersey, you very seldom have to do that. But there is definitely a back and a front, so follow your notches.
There is indeed. Again, when we were doing the rugby shirt, then Pete cut two left-hand sleeves, or whichever side it was, by mistake, and they'd only supplied enough jersey, because we weren't doing any of the challenges with it, to do just what we needed to do, with so there wasn't any more on the bolt. So he had to put two left sleeves in, and Joe said, I bet you a pint they don't notice. But it's one of the Esme's, oh, have you put the sleeves on?
Yeah, someone will give another nod. Look at those sleeves, Esme.
But yes, you noticed. Yeah. But I don't think most people would if he did.
Not in the jersey, no.
Because this jersey does have a right and a wrong side. So it doesn't really matter which side you use, depending on what look you want.
But make sure
it's all the same.
It's all the same side.
Yeah. Famously, talking of jersey and stretch fabrics, the Star Trek uniforms from the 80s, they used jersey, but they used it the wrong way round, deliberately.
Oh, did they?
So that it would, that they liked the effect of the other side rather than the correct side. See?
I think I've done something like that. We bought some really expensive silk for Angelina's pyjamas on Tomb Raider, but on
Angelina
camera, Angelina Jolie.
Oh, really?
And if the on camera it looked better the wrong side.
It's on the wrong side, was it?
Yeah. Glennis has sent in. Oh, excuse me. Glennis has sent in a question. Or Glynis even, not Glennis. Morning, boys. Love the pair of you together. Missed the start of the morning. What's the offer related to a £40 spend? Glynis, where have you been? Right, I'll just explain very quickly if you don't mind, Mark.
No, that's fine.
Basically, we've got to spend and save, Glennis. Normally, we'd say to you, make sure your basket's up to £40 or up to this amount before you check out. It's different today. You can keep checking out as long as you put on, combine your orders like you do for your 1p and P. And then, so if you show you the slide, Once you've got to £40 in your basket, put the code in, SS20PC, and you'll get £10 off. Then carry on spending, and when you get to £80 off, you'll automatically get the £20 off. However, if, for instance, you wanted to buy the overlocker and you wanted to use split pay, don't put the code in if you're using split pay because it can't be used in conjunction, but you will get £20 added to your account, credit added to your Sewing Street account, or Yarn Lane, you can use both of them.
Couldn't have been clearer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I hadn't put these sleeves in until just now, so I haven't practiced doing that.
Right.
And there was no problem with, because sometimes you get a little bit of extra and you're easing it in. There's nothing like that on this. Because it's stretched, you don't need...
Yeah. Also, make sure you take your pins out, because you can not ruin your machine, you can break your blade and everything as you go around. So take your time, take your pins out.
I have done that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so, yes, sewing machines will generally sew over pins.
Yeah, apart from when you're live on air and you completely mess up the machine.
And it cuts you.
Yes.
And it breaks the needle and the pin.
Yeah.
And it damages the machine.
Yeah.
But normally it doesn't do that.
No, but on a sewing machine, 99% of the time you can get away with it, but not on an overlock.
No. I did it on the sewing bee, it went clunk and it just ground to a halt and it sort of cut halfway through the pin and I had to carefully...
You have to have a new blade and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I think your one comes with a spare blade anyway. I think that duty comes with a spare blade. But you don't want it to happen, it's not a nice thing.
Moment of truth. That's fine.
Whispering to yourself.
It's fine, it's fine.
I usually say that when I'm not fine. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
There we go, the sleeve's in. Do you know, I've never put a sleeve in on an overlocker before.
Have you not?
No.
And look how easy that was.
Yeah, that was fine, that was. But if you're a bit nervous, you could sew it in first and then overlock it to finish it.
Or you just sew it in. If you haven't got an overlocker, just sew it in. But buy yourself an overlocker, that's the answer.
Yeah, that is the answer. That is the answer. We'll go down this, we can go down that side now, can't we? Let's go down that side.
So literally you sew the sleeve in and then go all the way down inside the sleeve and all the way down.
That's it. So it's just like doing a shirt. So try and make sure your overlock seams are all facing the same way so that it's comfortable inside.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I pin it under the arm because you need that to line up. And then I pin the sleeve and then I'll work from there. So let's pin, and if you've cut it all accurately, it should just all sit together quite nicely.
Yeah, but don't worry if it doesn't, because jersey sometimes moves when you cut it. It kind of goes, ooh, and you cut like that.
It goes how?
Ooh. Doesn't it? It goes, oh, thank you. I also mark the wrong side with a big cross of tailor's chalk as well, so I know which the wrong side of all my pieces are.
I do love a bit of tailor's chalk. And we've got a sharpener as well, it's very good.
Have you?
Yeah, sharpener, so you can sharpen the chalk. I mean, you can get really posh ones.
Get a blade, scalpel.
A scalpel?
A scalpel.
For sculpting things.
Yes.
So, and this is the same method that you'll do on a shirt. This is how you'll do your sleeves on your shirt in most cases, is you'll sew it in one long go, just down the side. Because you sit and make all your shirts, don't you?
I haven't made a shirt for donkey's years. I used to make my shirts when I was, what was it called? New Romantic.
Oh, yes, I like those. Yeah,
all those years ago.
I have made one of those. I'd like to do another one.
Yeah.
So, watch your pins again. I mean, the other machine that's helpful if you're doing jersey is a cover stitch, of course.
Oh,
which a cover stitch,
yeah,
which we're not using
hem
today.
And yeah.
Which we'll have a chat about in a minute. There is I just thought, going back to the elastic, there is a guide in the instructions on how much elastic you should need depending on your size.
Yeah. But it's not a fitting thing, is it? It's just to bring it in a little bit. It's aesthetics almost rather than a fit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just one of the options. You don't have to do it at all. And there's quite a few options. Considering it's just one dress, you've got so many different sleeve options, dress options.
Well, also, we'll show you some more pictures from Instagram in a minute. The sleeves on this are a short sleeve or a long sleeve. Because it's lycra, you can shorten it to any length you want it to. But as we saw the picture on the Nina Lee Instagram page earlier, one person had done like a fluted, which is you'll just cut a circle to make a waterfall sleeve on that one.
Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, you could easily add those on. Or if
I'm not sure it'd work in this. I'm not sure I'd do one in a jersey.
If it's something more dressy, it looks nice, doesn't it? But the thing is, you could pop it on, try it, and if you don't like it,
Take it off.
cut it off.
Yeah.
Nearly at the hem. So this has come together. I mean, I've only prepped a bit, and I've been sewing for about half an hour.
Yeah.
Or maybe a bit more.
No, half an hour. It's 20 past when we started sewing.
So you can see how quickly.
Isabel, Mark didn't do the pins in the pin cushion. He can't get credit for that. Kat does that. Oh, she hasn't done it this time. She normally does it.
Do they want to see?
Somebody's saying, oh, look how Mark puts all these pins in his pin cushion. He does not take responsibility for those. I bet that's Dawn Taylor. I bet Dawn Taylor did that.
In rows, look.
Yeah? I bet it's Dawn Taylor.
We should spell something in it next time, shouldn't we?
Yes. Don't. Somebody did that. I've got that poetry, magnetic poetry on my fridge door, just inside my back door. And some friends came in, going back a long time now. I didn't know they'd messed around with it. Anyway, one of my neighbours came round. They'd written a rude poem on the front of my
A rude
fridge.
poem about you, John Scott?
Not about me, no,
Oh.
just a rude poem. And my neighbour came round. She was like, oh, this is interesting. And I was like, I didn't do that. She was like, oh, okay.
I've just found the cotton that fell out my needle earlier.
Oh, well, too late now.
There we go. We could put it on a mannequin. Put it on a mannequin.
You've only got half of one.
I know I've got half of one.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
And then I need to... What sizes are the... Oh, it's for me. What size is the 16? I'm a 14 to 16. Right, here you go. So the finished garment size for a 14 to 16... this is the finished dress size, not your measurements. Oh, I can do your measurement size. Measurement size, the 14 is 40, 32, 41 and a half, and the 16 is 42, 34, 43 and a half, and then the measurements there. I'd get the 6 to 20, yeah, because you're covering all. Because if you bought this one and you wanted to go down, you wouldn't get it. I'd definitely buy that one, the 6 to 20.
I've got time, so I'm going to keep going.
Okay, keep going. There was something we were going to ask, wasn't there?
It's the same as what I've just done.
No, what would you do on the hem? What would you do on the hem?
Oh, yes, so...
And on the hem of the sleeves as well.
Yeah, so let's see what Nina... I don't think I read to that point, actually.
Oh, it wasn't Dawn. She thinks it was Debbie.
Did what?
Random Deb.
Oh, Debbie Harris.
Yeah.
She messaged me saying bring a bobbin because there was actually one on the machine, but she didn't think there was one on the machine.
Oh, okay. Because she's got one as well, hasn't she? So
oh, has she?
she got bought what? Debbie Harry. Yeah, she got one bought by her partner for a birthday present. He brought it in on air.
Really?
Yeah. I know.
That's very posh. Was she shocked? Was it a surprise? Did someone sing? No.
No, you're not allowed to. You were not allowed to sing
Oh, okay.
that tune on air because you get charged for it.
Oh.
She was so shocked we didn't sing. She was just. She had no idea whatsoever. It'd been here for weeks, and they kept saying, "She's coming in. She's coming in. She's coming in." Anyway, he came in and he presented it to her at the end of the show.
Ah, that's nice, isn't it? On air.
Yeah. What questions we asked then? Oh, hem.
Hemming. So Nina Lee recommends using your zigzag stitch on your machine to hem it.
Right.
Which is what has happened on that one as well.
Right.
If you have a cover stitch machine, though, you could use that. And what a cover stitch, it looks like an overlocker, but it does a tram lines on the top, 2 parallel lines, and then underneath it has a zigzaggy bit which will cover over that raw edge. So you should get the raw edge in between those 2 lines.
You know, like at the bottom of every T-shirt and everything, like it's like a totally professional finish on a cover stitch. We've got cover stitch machines. Oh, have we though? On the website, I'm not sure if we have. We'll have a look.
We do have one at home, but I think it's useful for other things as well. But it's particularly
we use it for decorative and things like that, but mainly for doing hems on stretch garments.
Yes. Or you
We've got the Britannia one. We've got the Britannia one on the website.
Or if you wanted an edgy look,
yeah,
because some people don't edge their T-shirts.
No.
So you could leave it all just completely.
Yeah, it starts rolling up there, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's part of the look.
It'd be a bit much if you got off from your lunch and it rolled up to the waistband, wouldn't it? And the same at the end of your sleeve as well, then? You do the same
yeah, exactly the same, yeah. Okay. So you might want to consider doing that before you close it up, actually.
Yeah.
Or you could just do it by hand if you wanted, just a few slip stitches. That's not very long, the sleeve.
Would you like to see some Nina Lee dresses that people have made on the Nina Lee Instagram page?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Here we go. Oh, there's loads. Loads. And these are just the Nina Lee dress in all different patterns. These are all the Mayfair, Nina Lee dress on the Mayfair. Hashtag Mayfair is where we found all these. Aren't they lovely in all the different colours and patterns and everything? Oh, I don't think that's this pattern somehow. That's a different pattern there. How lovely. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, let's do a roundup because the fabrics are selling very, very fast. Colour, well, I'll do the... Are you going to put them in the big one or the little one? We'll do the blue to start with. Single figures for this bundle now. 3 metres, remember. 60 inches wide. Julie says, hi, John and crew. Could you please tell me the best way to hem this fabric? Oh, that's Julie was just saying. Use a zigzag, use your cover stitch, or use a stretch stitch. Don't do it with a straight line. Don't do it with a straight, because it'll crack. Right, okay, this is your 3 metres of your blue. Now, this one is cotton, polyester, and elastane. And cotton, polyester, and lycra, this one. PES, thank you, Paul. The next one is black. Black's the most popular. Little black dress, yeah, Paul. There's the black one. 3 metres, again, 60 inches wide. So there's fewer than 5 of those.
Oh, would look good in a little black dress, wouldn't they?
Yeah. There, it would have to be very little for Paul to fit into.
Oh, that's true.
Ignore the picture on the web for this. This is moss. It's this colour you're going to get. If you order OB6634, this is what you'll get. Not the picture that's on the website. It's not even Avalana, is it, the one on the website? Oh, just looking now. Is it? Okay, then I've got the Midnight. Not a sound from the pavement at the Oasis. Do you know what I do if I'm feeling really miserable? I always go on YouTube and I look up Elaine Page. It's a sound, it's not a video. Elaine Page losing it when she starts laughing on a Sunday, on a show on a Sunday. It just cracks me up every single time. Derek says, would this fabric be suitable for a Turlo shirt?
Oh, that would be good.
In jersey?
Well, you might struggle putting the square plackets on the front.
Yeah, so you make it would be more like a sweatshirt rather than a shirt.
You wouldn't be able to put the collar on either, but you could...
In other words, then no. No, I don't think so.
But you could do the body.
No, in jersey. No, Derek, I'd say no.
It might be a tough challenge.
No, I'll find you some other nice black fabric, Derek. Then I've got rose. Beautiful colour. This colour is really good, especially when the winter comes, because if you've got more mature skin, if you wear a dress made out of this, the light bounces up and it gives you a little bit more colour in the winter months. When the light is cold light, it gives you a lovely glow. And then this one here is a different. This is a different price, but it's also a different.
You don't get tips like that anywhere else, do you?
No, exactly. This one is 95% cotton, 9% elastane. This one's $31.99 for your 3 metres. All the bundles have been very popular. Some of this jersey, well, a lot of this jersey is brand new in. Let me just do the patterns for you again. Don't forget to keep combining your order to get your discount or your money off. 6 to 20. That's your 6 to 20 there. Oh, yes, Michelle, you're going to have to because the black one sold out. I'm talking about the lamps now. She said, oh, yes, I'm going to buy the white lamp. The black one sold out. Black one sold out now. In fact, you have to be careful with the white one as well because there's literally only I think it's two white ones left. Been very busy this morning. $14.95. And then this one here is your size 16 to 28. So they overlap by 16, 18, 20. So remember, you get 16, 18, 20 in both. No, 6. So I'll say that again. Yeah, you get 16, 18, 20 in both patterns. Yeah. Got a couple more pictures here very quickly. There you go then, in different fabrics. There you go, that's really lovely in a floral. That's actually from Nina Lee London's page. Oh, that's nice. The maxi's nice. Jerry, now, isn't that the same print that Jerry Halliwell and Jennifer Lopez both wore the same frock in that print?
Did they? Was that deliberate?
Huh?
Was that deliberate?
No, I think they wore it at different times.
Oh, not at the same event.
Who wore it best? I
Gosh,
used
that
to
could be
do
awkward,
for the Sunday Mirror and I used to do who wore it best.
That could be awkward, couldn't it?
Yeah. And there you go. There's a lovely, cute one. That one looking a little pink. It's got like a Japanese blossom on that one. I've got another one very quickly. Oh, that's nice. Like that one in the green. One last one. You see all the different lengths, all the different... Is that the same fabric, just in different colourways? It looks like a blue... Oh, now they're twins, are they? Almost identical. I think they were in two different sacks. I don't think they're in the same sack.
It's just the same person in two different dresses, isn't it?
Yeah. Look. Oh, okay then. I don't think. Well, in my opinion, I don't think their faces look the same. I think because I've got twin brother and sister. Obviously, they're not going to be identical, but you know what I mean. Because they grow in either in two sacks or one sack, don't they?
Apparently,
anyway,
there's more than two types of twin.
And there's what?
More than two types of twin. I didn't read the article.
There's
you're
more than two types of
well, you're
twin.
either identical or you're non-identical.
Yeah, that's two.
Yeah. Well, I didn't read the article. That's what I saw the headline anyway. It said, "Did
Well,
you know
that's
there's more
the
than
same
two
as.
types?"
Oh, I can't say it because there was a headline about what's that show I've stopped watching? Love Island, and it didn't mean.
Why
what's
have you stopped
actually
watching
happened.
it?
I stopped watching it because I felt it was cruel because Faye obviously has some issues and I just couldn't bear watching the producers let her carry on screaming and shouting and getting so upset. I thought it was cruel, so I just decided. So I've gone back to Secret Life of the Zoo. We do have what? Oh, Carol, I haven't got the task lamp here, I'm afraid. I've only got the empty box, so I can't show the task lamp, I'm afraid. But I can get you a date when it was on, can I? We'll get you the date during the break, and you can go and see it there. I bought an Ian Lee Pattern bundle, the South Bank sweater. In all my years of dressmaking, I have never used such an easy patty. I don't even know where that came from. Pattern from Bronwyn in Caerphilly, Borodar, Dioch and Vower. Mark will be back in an hour's time where he's making a gentleman's shirt. Not the one he's wearing,
no.
This one. Look at the mannequin. I'm so sorry you went to all that bother to make that shirt and Paul's taking it drunk, look. Paul's not drunk. I mean, the mannequin is, right?
Well, he might be. We haven't
He'll
checked.
be back in an hour's time to do that.
What's in his smoothie?
It's what?
What's in his smoothie?
Oh, we never know. It's already arrives made.
Oh,
so
does
we don't
it?
know what's
It's
in the
very
smoothie.
mysterious.
It's usually brown and sludgy anyway.
Oh.
Oh, today's was red. It had beetroot in it. Oh, strawberries in it as well. Anyway, we're going for a break. After the break, it's me doing bundles of gorgeous fabric. Then Mark will be back the hour after that. And then we go to Yarn Lane and we've got Nicola from Twink-Knits. I'll see you in 4 from now.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
Hi guys, I'm Becky Alexander Frost and I own a pattern brand called RJF Makes. RJF Makes is my initials, which is Rebecca Jane Alexander Frost, and most of you might know me as Baffer in the studio when John and Vic say our Baffer when I message in. Favourite thing to make? I think people know me by now. I like to make bags, as you can see I've got a few bags behind me. Most of my patterns are bags, however there is a few craft style patterns available as well. Claim to fame, I used to previously be on another sewing channel with John and Vix and the team. And basically I used to work alongside some famous pattern designers testing for them. What got me into sewing was my mom. When I was 5, I was standing next to her while she was sewing some bridesmaids dresses for me and my sister, and basically I asked if I could learn to sew. She said I was a bit immature, still immature by the way. She said I'm a bit young to learn, her words, and basically she said maybe when you're a bit older. So when I turned 8, I basically learned to hand sew, and by the age of 11 I had my first sewing machine. I'm now in my late 30s but still act that 8-year-old. My favourite tools or top tips. So I have 2 best friends. One's called the Bulky Sea Maid, which is this, and one is called Quilter's Day. This will help anybody, the Bulky Sea Maid will help anybody if you're got something bulky going underneath your presser foots. This will stop any stitches from jumping and basically missing a stitch. Now this is my best friend when I come to put in zips, and you'll see me use this a lot, I mean a lot. Thank you ever so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
The task lamp, who was it for again? Yeah, it came from you. Carol, the white task lamp, or the task lamp was shown on 31st of March. If you go to Sewing Street, YouTube Sewing Street, you'll be able to see it there. Then you'll be able to see how big it is and everything. Right, let me explain something for those of you who just joined us. We're having a spend and save day today. It's only for today. Only for today, so please don't be thinking, oh, I'll come in tomorrow and do this. Right, So let me explain to you, before I show you the slide, let's explain what it is. So if you spend £40, you get £10 off, and if you spend £80, you get £20 off. However, normally we say to you, oh, you have to buy it in one basket full. Today, you don't have to. You can keep combining your basket, so you can check out. If you bought something, buy something, check out. Buy something, check out. Combine your baskets each time, and when you get to £40, put the code in, and you'll get £10 taken off. Then carry on spending if you want to, and then if you hit £80, you don't need to put the code back in. It will then take £20 off. Here's the slide. There you go. Use the code SS20PC. SS20PC. That's what you do to get that. Now, you cannot use the code in conjunction with split pay. So if you're buying something split pay, do not put the code in, but £20 credit will be added to your account later on in the week. It has to be done manually. It won't happen automatically. It has to be done manually. So later on this week, you will have £20 added to your account. So credit, that is, into your account. We've listened to your feedback. You want it, because normally we do you have to spend it in one go and everything. You said you wanted it different. We've done it different. So there you go. There you go. Right, now this hour's brilliant because these are all fabric bundles, right? Now you can only do it once, obviously. You can only do it once during the day. So if you've already got your £20 off, you can't now think, oh, I'll do it again and do another £20 off. And also if you buy something for £500, you don't get it off several times. It just comes off the once. But some of these fabric bundles will take you to over that £40 mark, which means, or the £80 mark if you buy another one, which means you'll be able to fill your basket and you know what I mean? Anyway, should we do it? Oh, what? Measure twice. Right. This is a quilt kit. Now, I know this shouldn't be in this hour, really, because it's actually a pattern called Measure Twice, right? There it is, right? It's a Measure Twice quilt, 65 by 70.5 by 77.5. That's your quilt pattern that you get in there. The reason I think this is important, it goes in here. Now, let me just, for example, this, right? If you buy that today for £114.99, put the code in, right, you'll get £20 off today. That's what'll happen. If you decide to go split pay, you'll pay £57.49 today, £57.49 in a month, but you'll get £20 credit added to your account later on in the week. Right, you're saving £15 already as well. Look, saving £15 already. But the reason this is in this hour is because, yes, it's a beautiful quilt, but you don't get to see the fabrics properly. And I just think all you sewing people, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to love this fabric so much that you might not want to make that quilt. You'll have the pattern to make that in other fabrics, but when you see this fabric that you get in here, and you get so much in here, look at this, right? There you go. So you don't have to do that. There you go. You get this fabric. You get this fabric, and it's all different lengths of different fabric. Look, that's pinholes. Then you get buttons. Buttons on yellow. Look at this. You see, look, this is half a metre, this is. What have you spilt? Oh, no. Need pins. More buttons. Now, I'll have to try and work out how much fabric's in here for you. Yeah. So you get half metre, half metre, half metre. That's 1.5 metres there already. Then you get the lovely pinholes. They look like more than half a metre of those. Look. Oh, that's a metre. That's a metre of that one. Are you adding this up, Paul, as I'm going along? Another metre of that one. So 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Then how much of this is that? Looks like there's 1.5 metres of that one. 5. Then you get this one. That's a half metre, I think, that one. Right. Then you get half a metre of that one. Half metre of the needles. Half metre of the blue needles. And half metre of the blue pins. Brilliant, isn't it? All that fabric for £114.99. Plus the instructions. Oh, yeah, but if you do get your £20 off, takes it to what? 94.99. There's the finished quilt. I mean, if you want to make the quilt, please do. I'm not saying don't make the quilt. I'm not saying that at all. But I just know how much you love this fabric and how you'd like to use that as for other projects. See, Derek could make a waistcoat out of that. I was about to say, why is Derek not at school? But it's a Saturday, isn't it? Because schools went back in Scotland this week, you see. So Derek's back he doesn't come in during the week because he's busy teaching now. And I suppose it all goes back to normal now, doesn't it? As in, you know, like, we'll wait and see. Oh, Paul's bored of me now. He's been bored of me for years. Nothing new there. Oh, sorry, bored of me folding fabric. All right, then. I'll let Paul fold that. It's all right, Paul, you can fold that. Paul's doing this hour, Cat. Right, okay. Where are we going to go next, then? Poppy fabric bundle next. Oh, do you know what I could do with it, actually, to be quite... Yeah. So this... Oh, 2 metres. 2 metres you get here. So £24.99. Half metre, half metre, half metre, half metre. £24.99. Pop it in your basket. Obviously, that's not going to... You're not going to get any discount on that, but you only have to add another, what, 16, 15 pounds. Poppy it in your basket, Paul says. £24.99. What's the matter? Oh, there's only 2 left? Got to go, only 2 left. No, I've got to go, Kat's got to go. Right, there's 2 available, but 7 in baskets. Please make sure you check out, because you can keep checking out. Just make sure you press continue, but no. Combine your orders. Combine your orders. That way, like you do when you do your 1p&p for the day. Red fabric bundle next. So you got bright red. You got hot tomato. Crimson, is it? That's hot tomato. That's bright red. I'd say that was... yeah, crimson and claret. £12.99. Now, oh no, that still won't take you... No, but that and that together, the reds, they're still not enough. It works on everything on the website as well. And Yarn Lane. And Yarn Lane. Somebody messaged earlier saying they bought something from me and something from Yarn Lane, and it worked on that. Half metre of each. Remember, you're not getting a fat quarter of each. It's half metre of each. Beautiful. That's your red bundle. I can always come back. If you want to see any of these, just let Kat know or me know on Facebook. Very busy. How many of those in stock? Oh, 1 of those left. That's it. There's only 1 left. Sorry, 1 left. So, Kat, which one? Oh, what? Okay. So this one, you want to do this one, yeah? Paul just wants to pause on that. I'm sorry, everybody. Look. So, £39.99. These are literally kittens, right? So you get 2.5 metres of fabric plus this gorgeous panel. I'm surprised there's any of these left. People mustn't have checked out their baskets. Oh, there's only 4. There's only 4. Look. Which one? That one. That's Doris reading Richard III. So you get 2.5 metres plus that. Now, pop that in your basket, right? You have to spend 1 penny more. 1 penny more. Yeah, buy a piece of elastic from the last show for 49p and you'll get £10 off. Yeah, like Paul said, if you buy something for £9.99, you've got that whole item for free then, haven't you? Yeah. Also, do you know what somebody messaged in earlier saying they bought all their wadding and all their marker pens and that rulers, things like that. It's brilliant. If you use that, you can only use it the once, obviously, but if you spend £80, you get £20 off. That's brilliant. Right, loads of those gone into baskets, but there's only how many, say? 4 of those. That's a panel, plus your ½ metre of your paws, of each of those, ½ metre of your picture frames, and ½ metres of your cats repeated. That one's got funny little ears, look. Okay, there they go. They'll begin to check out on those now. Oh, yeah, these. Yeah. These are lovely. Now, I launched these. Now, this is the only colourway I've got today. Haven't got all the other colours in here. This is the neutral colours. I'll show you the fabric in a minute. I'll open them out for you in a minute. But in this one, Free Spirit, Stratosphere it's called, $35.94. Right, let me get that one out. Look, that's just half of it, right? It's like a landscape, isn't it? But I'll show you the ½ metre. Look. Cat would buy a piece, stretch it over a canvas and put it in her bathroom. There is one, Paul, there is one called Amethyst. We've only got the neutrals today. Not in this one, but in the other. So you can, now, if you like that, you can go buy some of that on the website and add it to your order. £35.94. Oh, we've had sellouts already. So Poppy's gone, Red's gone. The cats are about to go. I must get Harvey's litter tray out again. Talking about cats wanting to go. Harvey's my friend Dulcie's cat who comes to stay every now and then. Beautiful. That's a neutral bundle, 3 metres. So going from the black through to the cream. Ah, Cherry. No. Hi, John. Early Christmas present from my husband. The air threader overlocker. Lucky me. Oh, Cherry, we saw one. The other one had gone. Now, you do need to be careful because we only had a few of those, didn't we? There's 2 overlockers left. That's it. 2 overlockers left. Well done, Cherry. And what a lovely hubby. Are you allowed to play with it before Christmas, though? The overlocker. Thank you. We're going to be careful. We're whizzing through these sellouts. We're going to have to be careful. These are batiks. Now, $69.90. You're already getting ½ metre for free. Put the code in and you'll get £10 off there. Or spend another £11 or £10, 10p. No. Yeah, £10, 10p. You'll get £20 off. These are the Candy Shoppy Batik Fabric Bundle. You're already getting ½ metre free. Now remember, you don't get another ½ metre. You get one of these is for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they're all there. Morning, John, Crew and Mark. I missed the first demo, just got out of bed. Can't remember last time I slept in. Have a good day all, said Lulu. Because you've been busy, Lulu. Lulu, if you just slept in, you don't know there's a special deal today. Now, you see, look, spend £40, get £10 off. Spend £80, get £20 off. But you know what? You'd have to do it in one go. You can build your basket. Just remember, click on Combine My Orders. This automatically, if you put the code in on this, what you do is, right, if you buy this, put the code in, you'll get your £10 off. If you do spend another £10 and 10 pence, it will do it automatically, take £20 off. The Nina Lee Mayfair dress is what we did last, Lulu. First hour was chaos, apparently. Thanks. First hour was Adjustoforms and me doing dreadful lighting demonstrations. Thank you. My producer says the first hour was chaos. That was nice, wasn't it? Well, the So Deluxe will be back in, but I don't know when. I'm afraid. But it won't come under today's, obviously won't come under today's. We only sell what we have. We're not allowed to do, with some cherries available. Oh, Cherry, you just got the overlocker. She's not for sale. But the cherry stand, which I think we need to get a bit higher than that. She's gone very small. Beautiful batik fabrics. What, that one? Cat likes that one. Now, if you want, now we're only doing bundles, right? So if you just wanted 3 meters, that one, I can't say that that one's available, but you just need to go to, not to pre-order or today's show, the actual website shop, but it includes those as well. The deal is included there as well. It's not just what you're seeing on the telly. $69.90. About to go into single figures, this bundle, just so you know. Yeah, there's another one that we did launch on the same day called Wine Nights. Selling really well on pre-order. I'll put that there because I'll make sure that one again. Wine Nights, batiks. Again, you're getting half a metre of each. What are you saying? £47.99. You had a drink last weekend. Oh. Okay, so it was Kat's dad's 60th birthday party last weekend, but he's not 60 for a couple of weeks. I'm going to the posh restaurant one, the family one. I'm come to Adams, yeah. But so Kat said she didn't drink because she was the designated driver. She's out on Wednesday night, designated driver. Where are you going on Wednesday? Oh, that's this Wednesday. Oh, that's when we go to the posh restaurant. But she's the designated driver again, so she can't drink. She and her boyfriend Liam have decided when they both have the next day off together, they're going to have a drink the night before. You know what? They're so lightweight. They'll have a can of Schweppes or something at home and go, oh, let's stay in. Let's get a burger. Beautiful. Right, can I just say, this is really important. You buy this, you put the code in, you get it for $37.99. Don't you? Right, now if you buy multiples of it, they don't come joined together. They're already cut out. Excuse me, but if you do buy multiples of, if you buy 2 of those, you get £20 off. Just put the code in when you check out. That one. Now, why didn't you say that when we saw it last time? Yes, I know, Derek. I know. Derek's just mentioning, oh my goodness, John, we're older than Kat's dad. Yes. Most people here, Derek, are in their 20s. So their parents are in like their 40s. He's an old one of the dads. Yeah, Paul's not because Paul's 40. Paul's mum's gorgeous though, Babs. She's absolutely adorable. So 40 years ago, she was pregnant with Paul because he's not 40 yet. He's just working out the maths now. Right, we're going now. What does that look like? Yes. Oh, no. Oh, look, that one did arrive, Kat. Just check it's got the panel with it, because they only sent 1 panel. No, there's only 2 meters of fabric. Yeah, right, I can do it then. I can do this one. Is this the one we're going to do next? Now look at this, right? This is lovely, this. No, we thought we didn't got this one. We thought we hadn't got this one. So now this panel, this was Dawn Taylor. Dawn Taylor did a quilt out of this, didn't she? Yeah, that's what we talked about, Bewitched. And then Hannah was talking about Bewitched. Now her phone keeps sending her clips from the Bewitched series. I know, it's a bit frightening, isn't it? Right, so you get the panel, and then you get half a metre of the, I called this a bead curtain. Do you want to come in a bit closer and look at that? Because you'll see the pattern of it there. So it's like a bead curtain of little cats. Then you've got star. Now. I'll tell you about this one in a minute because you think it's just starred fabric, right? This is groovy, isn't it? Look, Cat's in their cat basket. Then you get like the ginghamy one, but wait till you see this one. It's a border print. Look. Border, look. It's on both sides. Oh, Paul's thinking cushion. Beautiful, isn't it? So you get 2 meters of fabric, half meter each of those, plus that. Now check out your basket, buy one other thing, put the code in, you've got over £40, you get your £10 off. 10 of these bundles left. Oh, Paul, you're right. Now, I've got the same, but in an aqua tone. This was my favourite on the day. So then you get the cats, beaded curtain cats. You get, this is lovely. It's got gold in it, this one, look. It's not shiny gold, it's a lovely rich gold. Then you get the like kind of drawn gingham with the stars in. And now if you want any of these fabrics by the half metre, you should be able to look on the website, not on pre-order or on today's show, on the actual shop. Look, isn't that beautiful? The colour's amazing, isn't it? $39.99. Again, poop it in your bar. Poop it. What is wrong with me? That just said poop it in your basket. Put it in your bar. It's because I've got a cat coming to stay and I'm just thinking about the pooper scooper and everything. Not that cat, because she doesn't need a litter tray. Oh, do you know what I saw? It's weird, isn't it? You start talking about these things on my YouTube or Instagram. This thing came up saying the best cat litter place, and it's like a big bowl like that, a big ball, and they get inside, and it cleans itself and everything. Not doesn't clean the cat, cleans it disposes of the disposables. Anyway. Here we go. The cat's just telling the same old Big Ben story at the moment. $39.99. You get the panel and you get 2 meters of fabric. I'll just tell you very quickly at home, right? The cat used to fancy somebody we worked with called Big Ben. When she was producing in Jewellery Maker a couple of weeks ago, Vic said on air, Big Ben was in, oh, Cat used to fancy Big Ben, didn't you? And then they all got all embarrassed because Big Ben's obviously got a girlfriend, Cat's got a boyfriend. Cat then rushed off, got all embarrassed and all her makeup rags. She ran into the dressing room, went to the ladies' room, powdered her nose and everything. Ben walked in and she didn't lock the door. So she's mortified now. Next time she's going to see Ben. You should have locked the door. Should have locked the door. Anyway, moving on. Right, which one's next? Popcorn. Right. Penny more and you can get £10 off. Spend a penny more. Look, so there's 2 different designs. So you've got the popcorn itself going pop, and you got the popcorn in the thing. Oh, that's what Derek's got. That big ball litter tray is what I've got for my cats. Derek, weren't they about £200 though? I'm not going to buy it because Harvey's only come to stay for a week, isn't it? Did your cat what? Oh yeah, you have to stop putting the lining in them. $39.99. You're getting half a metre, half metre, half metre, half metre, half metre, half metre. Right, so Cat's had her litre of coffee this morning. She hasn't done anything to me. She hasn't drawn breath in this hour. It suddenly kicked in. She had a lot of sugar as well this morning. It's just kicked in now. She hasn't stopped talking. Bags for movie night. What do you take bags with you to movie night then? Oh no. What was that? That was the cat pan. Are you sure? Yeah, it was. It was. No, it was. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lots of new customers today. We don't have a deal like this every day, you know. We don't have spend and save every day. There we go. No. I unpacked everything. I've got yellows, I've got rainbow, I've got blues, I've got orange and spots and rabbits with glasses on. I've got, oh, I love that one. Bees. Then I've got the autumn leaves, I've got the flowers, and I've got the whales in water. Have you not? Oh, do you think they sent these instead of the pastels? I'm sorry, I can't do the yellows, sorry. Blues. £490. Not this. I'm talking about the toilet tray. £490. Derek thinks they're brilliant. Derek thinks they're absolutely brilliant. 6 cats think Derek's got to say. You're Doris, it might not do. And she'd be too terrified to get in it because it looks, weird, isn't it? Was that my eyes or did it go out of focus then? My new glasses, I don't think so. Anyway, look, half metre, half metre, half metre. Come on, Paul, if you know colours. No, Paul does. Yeah, Cadet blue, powder, marine, and peacock. Eight of these left, $12.99. Now, if you bought one for $39.99, oh, I know. If you bought one for $39.99, buy this, put the code in, you almost get this for, well, you get this for £3. £3, won't you? Because you got your penny from your $39.99. Or a penny for your thoughts. Or a penny for the... What's that thing? No. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. That one. It wasn't a song. It was a little... I don't know what it was. Claire's loving my new blue glasses. Thank you, Claire. Loads of these going into baskets. Put it in your basket. Combine your basket. We're going to run out of things. That's the problem. What a treat to tune in and find 20% off today. It's not 20% off everything. It's just 20% off those things. But just checked out on my wish list. Thank you, Sewing Street. Dominique, how's the pub? Fox Inn. If you're interested, look it up. It's lovely. Lo, the Makes the Rings goes there. Lo won't be watching today because she's gone to Rewind Festival. At her age, I know. Rebecca Reed's going to a festival next weekend. Where are we? No, hang on. What date are we on? What day of the week is it today? She's next week because I'm doing her Monday. Not this Monday coming up, the Monday after. No. Half the stock of the blues have gone. Oh, there you go. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. And there you go. Thank you. Somebody got it from that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Claire. Half metres, they're not fat quarters, remember? Rose and Hubble solids. Paul, you can't start saying that now because you've got a good few hours to go yet. 4. Might you? That's nice. No, Paul. No. Anyway, moving on. I can come back to these. Yeah, it's 3.5, but then you got to make up for the half hour you missed this morning. You were not in at 12 minutes past. Here we go. So, 1.5 meters of fabric plus a panel. Eh? Yeah, you're normally in at half past. There you go. Yeah, you were a bit earlier than usual. Oh, I love this. Love this fabric. Look, so that's 1/2 meter of the teacups with the little birds on it. Then you got 1/2 meter of your splodgy stripes. These are 1/2 meters, not fat quarters, remember. Then, yeah, Claire, you do need to get out more. And then you've got your stripes and your birds. Oh, look at those. And then this panel's massive. Now let's move that out of the way there. Look. Upside down, John. Looky, looky, look. It's beautiful, isn't it? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 birds. That's like birds of the month, isn't it? That's on Monday, I think, isn't it? Birds of the month on Monday. Isn't it, Kat? Oh, sorry. She's remembering a coach, can't talk to me. These youngsters, they don't think about pen and a piece of paper and a pencil anymore. So it's birds of the month on Monday, isn't it? It's birds of the month on Monday, isn't it? Yes, it is, after all that. I know, I've been told off for talking, so I'll shut up now. Beautiful, isn't it? This one is designed by Flowers and Feathers by Sillier Than Sally. Who's going out now? Oh, you. Where are you going now?
Just give me some more stuff.
Beautiful. Where'd you get that from?
My special place.
Okay. Beautiful. So you get half meter, and that great big panel. Now, £4 and a penny more, and you'll be getting your £10 off that you need to spend. Lovely, isn't it? No, I didn't say it was right about. Yeah, I've already answered that one, if you were listening. Yes, for another show on Tuesday. There we go. There we go. Be careful on that one. Lots you got that in your basket. Right, next. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on? But they're on the sheet because I checked them all off. Next. This isn't meant to be here today, but Kat's just brought this out. Oh, it's cold. Where's it been? In the boot in her car. Why? Wait, in which shelf? It's freezing. In here. Because the aircon's obviously staying in that end of the room today. Now, look, we unpacked this the other day. Look at this. It's brilliant, isn't it? Look at the size of this panel, right? They're fat quarters. Look. Now, they were talking, when they unpacked this, about colouring it in with felt pens and everything. I just thought the spaces were too big. You'd use up a whole packet of felt pens just colouring in that one poppy. So you got a poppy. And also, Ali K Designers designed them to be black and white, hasn't she? Look, there you go. There's the other two there. BU. It's upside down. Oh, now, look, right, now, here we go. Do the code, right? So, right. Yeah, no. Save £10 when you spend £40, or save 20 when you spend 80. SS20PC is your code. Do not put the star in. I don't know why it's there. Yeah, but the asterisk should be white, the same as the writing at the bottom, shouldn't it? Anyway, so this one, you're already saving £10, right? So you put this in, put the code in, you'll get £10 off there. Right, then if you spend another £6 and twopence, you'll then get another £20 off because you'll have gone over the £80 mark. What's the matter? Right, you don't just get this panel for your $73.98. Look. Now, these are fat quarters. These are fat quarters. 17, you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 17. No, well, no, I just put them out individually, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 17, which is the one that's missing. We're blaming Vix because she did it. She blamed me for losing the iPad, so I'm blaming her for losing it. You won't get this one because this one's our sample. Have you got the picture there then? Oh, it doesn't show it. Be careful if it's through another website. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, yeah. No, that's this one. The bottom left hand's this one. Look. Don't worry. Yeah, so I reckon you most probably get one of those in black, I would say. Did it come cellophaned up then? Anyway, beautiful, aren't they? 17 fat quarters. You're already saving £10. And now, if you put that code in right now, you'll save another £10. Spend another £6 and twopence, and you'll be able to save £20. Shouldn't have been on today's show, but it doesn't matter because it includes everything on the web anyway, so you could have found this on the web if you wanted to. No, this is no more. We'll see Maisie wearing a little black and white scrunchie later on this week, won't we? When they move into their house. Next. This one. I launched this one. So you think, oh, that's a lovely orange. Oh, now, hang on. So you're already saving £7.49. You can save another £10 if you put the code in at £69.91, but then spend another £10 and 9p, and you can get a £20 off. So look, spots, bigger spots, hedgehogs in glasses, glasses, giraffes in glasses, giraffes in glasses on white, multi-animals in glasses, giraffe, and then there. You can get it other places, but it's only available in the bundle. We don't sell it by the half metre. Stripes. £69.91. So you get 4.5 metres. You're only paying for 4. Oh, hang on, stop. Where's the panel? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I haven't got the panel. What does the panel look like? It's not going very well, is it, today? Oh, you get the panel as well. It's obviously not that little. Do apologise. No, I haven't got it here. Cats can be writing lots of notes after today's show. Okay, moving on. But you do get the panel with that one as well. You do get the panel. Right, where next then? Oh, I love these. Now, we had a whole range of these. This is just what I've got left now in this bundle. We did have 2 other colourways. We had it in beige and we had it in blue. I've only got it in the blush today. This is lovely, isn't it? Let me show you. So you get half a metre of each. It's $33.99. It's beautiful. It's Lewis and Irene. Look. Stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. So you get half a metre of that. You get half a metre of the bumblebees. You get half a metre of the sort of blush coloured with all the different icons on. Then you get the honeycomb. There's another one. I know there's another one. I knew they were right because I counted these. And then you get the toile one, the drawing of them all. Lewis and Irene, Queen Bee, it's called. £33.99. Fabulous. They did come in blue and cream as well, but they've gone now. And there's 11 of these bundles left, and that's it. Oh, they'd be rubbish at burglars, those two, wouldn't they? Did I get what, Kat? There you go. We've got our spend and save code today. Now, the first time we've ever done it where you can just keep combining your orders. So you don't put the code in until your basket reaches £40. Put the code in, you'll get £10 off. If you carry on shopping, go beyond £80, we will automatically take £20 off. Now, I need to tell you, if you buy something on split pay, like the Adjustoforms earlier, or a sewing machine, or the overlocker, or something like that, don't put the code in, and we will automatically add £20 credit to your account next week sometime. Has to be done manually. It don't happen automatically. There we go. Nine of those left now. Well done if you got that. 9 of those left. Ooh. Right, 4 more bundles. Should I just go? Right, got this one here. No, emerald's that one. This is the burgundy one, this one. £19.99. Hoffman, Autumn is in the Air, Mulberry. So you get half a metre of the leaves. There's only 8 of these bundles left. You get half a metre of the pumpkins and sunflowers. And then this one here is your all over fabric. You are doing Halloween shows quite soon, because who do we know is wearing green nail varnish for it? Alice and Marion. I'm not in. Beautiful, aren't they? There go some leaves. So you get all of those, half a metre of each of those for your £19.99. Beautiful. And then I've got it in the emerald. Well, they called it emerald, I think, but it's not emerald, is it? Beautiful, isn't it? So you get the same fab. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. I take that back. You get that one the same. That one's the same, but this one's different. Same but different. £19.99. This is one of Paul's favourite collections of the whole year so far. Tote bags. I feel like someone has been through my stash seeing these fabrics. Maybe I've got a fabric addiction. Oh, have you got them all, Kate? You said you start making things. Beautiful. Now, what have I got now? 2 more bundles left, then we'll be going back, having a break, and then going back to Mark, who's making the gentleman's summer shirt. Right, this one first. Lewis and Irene. There's only 4 of the... Now, £69.90. Put the code in. Get £10 off. Look at that, they're beautiful. SS20 PC. PC, please check out. Or politically correct. Oh, I don't know. 5 meters of fabric you get there. Beautiful, they're all half meters. Look at this lovely one. Isn't it lovely? Beautiful. Did you bring any with you? Oh, Paul. That's not enough. That's just made the sugar rush in your tummy. Look. Beautiful, aren't they? 4 bundles of these left. 4 of these bundles left even. All right, thanks, Kat. Right, last bundle now. Last bundle coming up at this hour. Right. Riley Blake. So what we've got here is we've got your ladies. Mermaids. Then you've got your spots with squids on blue. There's your spots with squids on white. Then you've got your seafaring icons. Then you've got your flowers, of course. Then you've got your waves. And then you've got your mermaid scales. Oh, no, Anne. Anne, we can do that for you now. Kat. I know Mark's hour's the next one after the break. Anne, I'll do them straight after the break. I'll do it straight after the break for you. Keep going through for that. Now remember, Mark's up next doing a man's shirt from a book. The spend and save deal goes till midnight tonight, whether you buy from me on the telly, whether you buy from Yarn Lane, whether you buy from the website. And I'm going to do something special for Anne straight after the break. Right, so don't go anywhere. Go inside, get yourself a quick cup of tea. Mark's up to do his shirt pattern now. Not his shirt pattern. We're not doing the Turlo, Furlo, Hurlo today. We're doing one from there it is, on a very drunk mannequin. And we will see you straight after this break.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping! If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles, and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay one P&P all day.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
We've got a competition. No, not competition, special deal. Spend and save, spend and save, spend and save. That's what I need to talk to you about before you look at these. Right, so today, if you spend £40, you could get £10 off by putting the code SS20PC. For the first time ever, we've done it so that you can combine your baskets. It doesn't have to be in one purchase. However, so what you do is you fill your basket till it gets to £40, put the code in SS20PC. Carry on shopping, and when it gets to £20, it will automatically take £80 off. Now, if you are buying something like a lot of you have this morning on split pay, do not put the code in for split pay. We will credit your account with an extra £20 credit later on this week. It has to be done manually, so it won't happen today. Right, someone's just asked me. I'm not supposed to play these. Who was it? Was it Anne? Anne, my love. Anne said she wanted to treat herself to some of the John Scott threads. I've got the threads here. Someone's nicked the box from the dressing room. What it is, we've got a picture for you on the website. They're $47.99. Put the code in, you're going to get them for $37.99. There it is, the John Scott collection. Now, that's the one. We've got a picture with it signed. Where have they put the picture signed? Basically, you get that box with it signed. Yours won't arrive like this. These ones from my dressing room. So you get your Dove, your light Dove, and your sand for doing your piecing with. I'll just wait for Paul to come upstairs. Yeah. Yeah, Karen will let us know. Karen from Scotland will let us know how much these normally cost. So you get your sand and you get your silver for your piecing. Then you get lemon, you get light Wedgwood, you get light fern, and you get light peony. Everything's moved today because that's not in the middle of the desk. Yeah. $47.99. Put the code in. Put the code in. Now it works out at 61p for 100 metre. No, stop. At the full price, it works out at 61p for 100 metres. We go down to $37.99, which makes it 633 a spool, divided by 1300. Yeah. 48 pence 100 metres. Aurifil thread, 50 weight. Put the code in, you'll get £10 off. I hope you get those, Anne. Oh, she got them. She got them. She got them. Anne, that was especially for you. We weren't supposed to do that. We weren't. And they're signed. They are signed. The packets are signed. Now, you know we had the ones in earlier, the Rockstar ones. There's only 10 of these left. My box comes with a complete slidey off thing with all the codes and everything. And so you can keep the signed photo on it. Anyway, and it's got a quote from Maya Angelou on it as well. Right, very quickly. Oh, Anne bought them. She got them. She got them. Sue said, just wondering, have I missed the barley pop competition? No, they've gone to the warehouse now. Amy was working on them yesterday. What day is it today? Yeah, yesterday. Amy was working on them yesterday, so it's going to happen. Oh yeah. So they're going on the website. It's all been sorted now. Do you have to be in it to win it? You do indeed. Hang on, somebody else said something there. Nope, that's it. Right, let's move on. Keep going through for the threads. Keep going through threads. We'll show the picture one last time. Put the code in, and you'll get £10 off those. What code, John? This code, SS20PC. Right, let's go on to this now. Then book. Now Mark has made quite a few things from this this book. He's made the dressing gown. He's made.
I've made the dressing gown here, but personally, I've made the shirts before. I've done pyjamas.
And now he's going to make the summer shirt.
There's some non-garmenty things in there.
There's a hat. There's a satchel. I'll go through the whole book with you in a minute. I'm looking for. Here you go. Garment sizes, right? These are the sizes they work to in this book. Small, medium and large. The small is a 15 neck, 38 chest, 32 waist. Medium is a 15.5 neck, 40 chest, 34 waist. And the large is a 16-inch neck, 42 chest, 36 waist. Right, okay, let me take you through what's in the book, because it's a very classy book. This Paul hasn't had it for years. Mark's had it for years. You're not Claire, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely not you. Right, so look, lovely pictures to look at, first of all. And then we go, I think you're a bit old, Paul, to be modelling in this book. Then, look, all the lovely pictures to start with. You asked for it. You walked straight into those. But right, so you can make... He hasn't got a hairline. Bag, slippers. There's a cap. In fact, I've seen now, didn't Clive make a cap this week? Did he use this book or was it a different pattern?
No, that's a Baker Boy cap. That's a more traditional flat cap.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look then through here then.
But it's a really lovely, easy recipe.
Say it again, sorry.
Lovely recipe.
Lovely recipe.
Lovely recipe.
Got summer shirt in here. This is what Mark's going to be making. Karen. Right, Paul's a small. We haven't got a medium-sized man here today. We've got 3 extra larges.
Excuse me.
3 extra larges and a petite we've got. And a man with the hand on hips. Anyway, look. Summer shirt. This is what we're going to be making in this hour. Do you mean mannequin? Waistcoat.
Oh, the waistcoat.
Now Derek's made the waistcoat from this book.
Yeah, I did the waistcoat as well. I've worn mine on the sewing bee.
Trousers. Are they those? No.
No. These are high-waisted trousers.
Yeah. Then we've got, excuse me, the jacket. Don't attempt the jacket first time. Don't make the fat jacket your first one at the bottom. Right, then you've got loads of instructions, look. Then you've got your boxer shorts, dressing gown. Oh, hang on, no, pyjamas first. Then we've got the dressing gown, which Mark's made. We've got some pictures from his Instagram to show you on that later, because we've got some of the fabrics here. Then slippers.
Just 2 pieces for the slippers on the pattern.
Just what?
Just 2 pieces for the slippers.
Oh, yeah. Unusual shape, isn't it? That
it folds around, so you've only got a couple of seams. It's raw edges, so you could use like a boiled wool or something really tough like that.
Aren't they a bit itchy on your feet?
Well, it depends on the fabric. You could line it, I suppose.
Yeah. Accoutrement. We've got a messenger bag.
That's very good pronunciation. I
Thank you.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody complained about my French accent yesterday.
Did they?
Wallet, bow tie. All this comes in the book. Cravat,
Like a cravat.
flat cap. Oh yeah, so it's more of a traditional flat cap, like a farmer's flat cap than a baker
Yeah,
boy
but again,
cap,
not
isn't it?
very many pattern pieces for it.
No. And then all the techniques in the back of the book there. Beautiful, isn't it? So it's $14.99, Gentleman's Wardrobe book. Check out, because they won't be around forever. $14.99. Mandy says good morning. Morning, Mandy. Always very popular. Make sure you check out, though. Please make sure you check out. $14.99. Right, now, today we're concentrating on the shirt. We'll just show you a picture of the shirt.
On the drunk mannequin.
On the drunk mannequin. There you go. Little Paul on a Saturday night, though. Right, okay, so I've got bundles of fabric. He's harmless, he says. Well, I've seen him work a room. I wouldn't say he was perfectly harmless. This is Padua check fabric bundle, 2 metres. $14.99 for 2 metres.
It's beautiful fabric.
It's stunning, this fabric.
It really is.
What's the matter, Paul? Padua checked fabric, $14.99. Isn't it a place, Padua?
I've not heard of it
It's
before.
in Romeo and Juliet. Doesn't the nurse go to Padua?
It's Coventry,
And
isn't it?
I've got a shirt very much like this fabric. It's a long sleeve one, mine. It's beautiful. That's 2 metres in there. 2 metres in that bundle for $14.99. I've also got the blue and white stripe one that Mark's about to demo with, which is this one, which is lovely shirting, this one. Now, have we made the Turlo shirt out of this one? not?
No, Clive used it on something. I can't. Yeah, I can't quite remember.
Okay. $14.99 again for 2 metres. This is white cotton poplin. $14.99.
It would be perfect for a Turlo, though. Perfect.
It would be perfect for a Turlo, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the matter, Kat? How'd you... Is this pattern easy to size up to an extra large, says Derek. She was just talking about you, Derek, in my earpiece.
I've got some tips on sizing.
Oh, we've got some tips. Let me get
Well,
through the fabrics, Derek,
yeah.
and then Mark can talk about that. It's Rose and Hubble. This is lovely fabric, that one. Then I've got this. This is nice. I know we're doing a summer shirt. I'd say this is more of a winter weight, but it's lovely. Oh, there's only 4 of this bundle left. $14.99. It's Treviso. I think they're places in Italy, aren't they? Padua and Treviso. I might be wrong. Small tartan. $14.99. Now, I've got to go quickly because I've got one more fabric and then I've got some half-metre fabric. Remember, keep going until you get your £40 in your basket and then put the code in. This feels lovely. We're not using this one today.
No, I did do a Turlo in that one.
Oh, did you? This is lovely. Oh, there you go. Bologna, see? Pinstripe, $14.99 for your 2 metres.
It's a very faint pinstripe, though, isn't it? It's
Very faint. You can just see it there.
Yeah. It shows it better in real life.
This is real life. There you go. Thank you, Paul. Sadly, it's my real life anyway. Right, now I've got other fabrics that are available by the half metre. When Mark saw this morning, he went, oh, that's beautiful. Now, these are by the half metre. If you want to buy this by the half metre, we're recommending 2 metres for the short sleeve shirt. You'd need more if you're going to make the long sleeve shirt, which is on the page after. This is $6.99 for half a metre. Daybreak Cascade on silver.
Paisley.
Okay, so it's none of those things.
But
Yeah, Daybreak's the collection, obviously.
But it's perfect, even if you didn't want to do a whole shirt in it, just to pick out the inside of the collar, the cuffs, if you're doing a long sleeve, or button stand or something like that. Just as a bit of...
Oh, your dressing gown looked lovely in this, yes?
Oh,
Paul?
yeah.
Very classic. And then you get a satin for your reveres on your shawl collar. There you go. Right, that's that one. So that's by the half metre. We're suggesting 2 metres for the short sleeve shirt, but more. If you want to know any other things, let me know. Then this one's unusual. This one's a Michael Miller City Hoppers. That'd be a nice shirt, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ready for my holidays.
Is it all wibbly wobbly?
It's wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly checks. There you go. Can you see that? $7.49 for half a metre. Mint.
Travel texture.
It's not got. It's, oh, I wouldn't
That's
say
what
it's
it says.
texture to it, but
Yeah.
right.
Hot
This I've
travel
not
texture.
seen this one before. This is Midnight Sapphires by Barbara. Barbara by the Henry Glass.
Who's Barbara?
I don't know. Her name gets cut off.
Oh.
7.49. Sapphire, Midnight Sapphire in Stepped.
That's lovely.
They
isn't
brought
it?
their new tune out this week as well, haven't they?
Steps,
Yeah.
have they?
Oh, they're still going strong.
Have you interviewed Steps?
I'm friends with two of the people
Are
from
you?
Steps, yes.
With H?
H and Claire. And then I've done a photo shoot with Lisa Scott-Lee. Now this is from your favourite collection.
Did
This,
you have
Kat.
clothes on? Did you have clothes on?
We were in a swimming pool.
Oh, just
We were
about.
doing a
then.
Pampers campaign. I know, don't ask.
Pampers? What?
Pampers brought out a swimming pamper for children. So we got lots of mums with babies to be in a swimming pool.
They don't do incontinent ones for.
7.49, thank you. This will be Mark's last appearance here at Sewing Street. This is Mode of the Blues in baby blue musical staves. So we should have brought the piano and you could have played that tune for us.
Has it got music on it?
Yeah.
Where? That's not proper music.
Oh, well, that's where you're going wrong. Right. Then we got Stitched. This one's called, I think. Stitched by Nutex. How did I remember that? By the half metre. And then the next one, Paul, you're going to love this next one for your holiday shirt. Dan Morris, look. No, Paul's thinking dressing gown again. Oh, hang up. Dan Morris, Southwest Reflections in black reflections. 7.49. I can't see Great Gatsby in that, no.
It is quite 1920s. I think
It's later than 20s, that. It's deco-y, isn't it, rather than nouveau.
Well, you'd know.
Anyway, I'm only saying because Paul's going on and on in my earpiece. Right, have we got a picture very quickly of the dressing gown there? Because in the book, there are there's a dressing gown which Mark has made in this fabric. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. There you go. So this fabric, we've done a 4 metre bundle. Is it 4 metre? Yeah, 4 metre bundle. Now, put the code in, you'll get it for $44.99. It's lovely, isn't it? I think Derek's already got this fabric.
I did matching pyjama trousers out of the same thing.
Oh, did you? From the book? Oh,
Yeah,
lovely. It's gorgeous fabric, though, isn't it? And then you may recognise this fabric because Mark used this for his pattern matching shirt, if I'm not mistaken, on
I
the Great
did.
British Sewing Bee.
And there was a bit of controversy in my little head anyway, because on that challenge, we had to do perfectly pattern matched shirt pockets, the whole
Yeah.
lot. But then in the current series of Sewing Bee, Esme said she's not one for pattern matching.
No, she swaps and changes.
She
She's
does.
blow up, blow cold, that one, isn't she? 4 metres for $54.99. Use the code, you'll get £10 off. Or if you've already got £26 in your... Yeah, £26 in your thingy, you'll get £20 off. Right, what are we doing next? Let's make a man's shirt then from this book, shall we? I'll do those two later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now Derek did a waistcoat in that dressing gown fabric. He wants to know, we'll do tips, Derek, about how to make it bigger as we go along.
Yes, we will. Well,
Brilliant.
there are tips out there. So I have made a start on this.
Okay.
Now I've got a stripe, and you can have a lot of fun playing around with the placement of your fabric. And so I've had a bit. So I've done my stripes going across the placket. That's pretty regular for a striped shirt. But you could, if you wanted, cut these pieces in half, add the seam allowance on, and have them going on the diagonal.
A chevron, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
nice.
something along those lines. So I have already put the placket on.
The yoke.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
The yoke. Now this shirt doesn't have a pleat in the back. You can add one in if you want to, of course. Just pull the pattern piece, say an inch, say away from the fold of the fabric, and then you can.
Yeah, because
you can
that'll give you
unfold that.
2 inches. To put it an inch away from the fold, give you 2 inches of enough to put in a little pleat.
A little box pleat.
Box pleat at
And
the
you can
back.
have the box pleat going either way. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
I have seen people get very upset because they did their box pleat one way, not the other. And I
Well, it
said,
really doesn't matter.
Really doesn't matter. There are a
I've
lot
got
of
shirts with
both.
either or both, yeah.
Or if you wanted a bit more fun, you could put a little gather in there
Oh, yeah,
instead.
yeah.
Which is quite a 1950s kind of thing to do, just
Yeah.
for a bit more interest. Or just do it flat, just gives a bit more breathing room.
So that gives you a bit more space there, Derek. So that'll give you more
It will,
fullness in the back. Yeah.
Now there's 2 yoke pieces, as we're all familiar with. You'll pin one either side of the top, and then you sew along and then top stitch it in place, which is exactly what I have done there. Now there is another method to do this, which is the burrito method as well, which I won't do today, but it's like it was with the dress earlier, where you're going to roll it up.
In fact, it's easier because this fabric rolls up so much lighter and smaller for you to then pull it through, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll show you my other method, which is
please.
I can't think which way they're doing in the book actually, whether it's the burrito or it's I think it's not the burrito method, but I'm sure you will have a look. And now, before you put on your front pieces, it's best to prep your front pieces first. So if you're going to put pockets on, do them at this stage while the pieces are nice and flat. I'm personally not one for shirt pockets. I know you haven't got them. Yeah, I don't find them useful. They're just like dust catchers.
Well, except now, in the summer, when I was going to the supermarket and I need my glasses to look at the prices, it was good to have a front pocket because I can't go with my Larry Grayson chains onto the supermarket. So I usually put them in my pocket. And if I don't, I do this. And then when I get home, I wonder why the arm snapped off my glasses.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that refers to it as the Larry Grayson.
Well, he was the only one who made them famous, wasn't he?
Apparently the editor of the Generation Game had a hell of a problem.
Heck of a problem,
yeah. That's what I meant to say. In editing the little talk he did with the guests, because he'd be glasses on,
Oh no, but
you
can see that they go all over the place.
They do, and they couldn't edit it smoothly into program. Anyway.
He was lovely,
bless
Larry
him.
Grayson, wasn't he?
Did you meet him?
No.
Oh.
No, Frankie Howard. I met Frankie Howard.
Did you?
That was another story. Carry on.
Oh, okay.
John Inman. I met John Inman as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I like John Inman.
But I'm not saying but. I'm saying we'll carry on.
So I've already done the pockets, but again, I've had a bit of fun with the pockets.
Your pockets don't match.
They don't, and that's quite deliberate.
Right.
Also to show off what you can do, but also I just thought I'd have a bit of fun. So I've done one side, I've pattern matched it on the straight, the other side I've popped it at an angle.
Yeah.
And I used a pattern master ruler to get the right angle for that. But you can do whatever you want or completely leave them off if you wish.
Yeah.
Now something else
I'd only want one, I think.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to have a pocket, I'd just have one pocket. I wouldn't have two.
Or you could add flaps on the top as well.
Make it like a cowboy shirt.
Yeah. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And the other thing I've done at this stage also is done the button stand. Now I have differed slightly from the book, but this is just a personal preference again, and this is a way you can design your shirt your own way. Now I haven't put the separate button stand on. I've left that off, and I've done the same both sides. I just folded it under with a bit of interfacing in between, and just top stitched it down. I've done that the same on both sides.
And does the pattern allow for that then?
Yes, well one side you do that anyway.
Yes.
And the other side you would normally trim a bit off and then attach a button stand. I thought, I'm not going to trim it off, I'm going to leave it and then just fold it under and like that. So because I think a casual shirt looks nicer like that than but that's just my personal preference. So there we go. They're all prepped. So now we can get to work on attaching these to the shirt.
Derek, how much bigger would you need it to be? I'm just thinking about splitting it where you'd split it. You could split it down the middle, but you'd have to make sure that the shoulder didn't get any bigger. That was all.
There's a method called the cut and spread.
Yeah.
If you Google it or go onto Pinterest, you'll find graphics on there about it. Yeah. And you take the pattern out the book, cut out the largest size, and then you cut it in particular places into like a grid formation, and then you can spread them all apart.
Yeah.
And you can use
like
that
the full bust adjustment, but for a man shirt.
Yeah, and you can do that. So that's a method that you can use.
Got a question from Deborah.
Deborah.
Any pattern sheets included in the book? Oh, good question. Good question. Oh, yeah, loads. Oh, now I might have a new book. Oh, no, here you go. They slide out. Deborah, my bad. I should have said that. Yeah, look. Pyjama pocket, jackets, pyjamas, back facing. So all the patterns are all on the double-sided, so you'll need to trace them off. They're easy enough to follow, though, aren't they? Because you've only got the three sizes on there, haven't you?
It tells you in the book which one you need.
Which sheet you need.
Yes, it'll say in each page, you need this page, that page, the other page.
Brilliant. So they're all there. You just have to work out which ones you need and then trace them off.
It's going all over the place,
Brilliant.
the shirt is. I nearly put it on the wrong side then.
You did what?
Nearly put it on the wrong side.
Oh.
That would have been disastrous. That's a funny shaped pin. That's a pin for the bin.
I'm having a bit of problem with my folding.
They get better as they get older because they
That's what they all say. And I should be brilliant by now then. Anyway.
because they like
Oh, you're right.
yeah, no, I said like a good handbag, they weather and age, don't they?
You used to call me an old handbag. He's not even listening anymore.
So you can-
£14.99. This book is a brilliant buy.
I've lost my pin cushion. Oh, it's there. Have I done that the right way? I'm going to lose that pin because it's practically at a 45-degree angle.
And did you put it in the bin then?
It's just gone loose on the side here at the
Okay.
moment. So this is the way round. If you're doing it this method,
Right.
this
okay,
is
let's
the
have a look at
way
this,
you'll
okay.
you'll do it.
Yeah.
So you're going to stitch the inside first,
Yeah.
and then what I'm going to do is in a minute, top stitch it down.
Right. Press it nice and sharp.
But the alternative to that is the burrito, which I will demonstrate, but not
not
actually,
sew, yeah.
will not actually sew.
Oh, Derek, it's a 17-inch collar, 44-inch chest. I think the book goes up to a 16. Yeah, Derek, it does.
It's not far
You're the
out.
same size as me, Derek.
Oh,
Well, we only see this much of Derek, don't we? And it's piano. So we don't know. We don't know.
what does he play? On the
Piano.
No, no. No.
Every Monday night on Facebook, he does show tunes.
Does he?
So you get an hour and a half of him singing at the piano.
Does he
and
do Cats?
He does every musical and he plays all the parts.
I can't stand Cats.
Oh, can't you? What, Cats the musical or Cats? Oh,
both.
I love it. That's where I first met Bonnie Langford, and I fell in love with Bonnie Langford 40 odd years ago. First seeing her
I
in
saw it at the Birmingham Hippodrome. It bored me rigid.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, but then I had that with Blood Brothers, and I was again at West End, and I was so dull. But then we got that opportunity to see it again with work at the Belgrade in Coventry, and I thought, oh God, if I have to. But it was really good, and I really enjoyed it the second time. Don't know why.
And he loves 42nd Street.
I do love 42nd Street. That's fabulous. I was in that one, not on
We
the
went
West.
to watch it together, didn't we? Didn't we? Was it 42nd Street, the cinema version?
Yeah,
With Bonnie Langford in it.
I was in it a long time ago. At
Were
the,
you?
At the Spa Centre, yeah, in Leamington.
Can you tap dance?
I can, yeah.
Oh, Paul used to be a tap dancer, but he kept falling in the fridge. No, in the sink. I had to get it in before he tried to. Got a question from Joyce. Fabulous shows, thank you for the discount. Please can you tell me the date of the dressing gown? Use my discount on the fabric bundle. Happy days from Joyce. Oh, Joyce. Right, are you going to find that out, Kat? Or okay, Kat's going to try, but the best thing to do is go to the YouTube, put in Sewing Street and put Mark Francis, and all of his films should pop up. And then, what?
My films.
28th of February. Thank you, Kat.
Gosh, was it that long ago?
28th of February is when he did it.
Now, pressing
Yeah.
is your best friend when making a shirt.
Right.
You didn't need to do any, really, for the jersey dress.
No.
But you will on this. So I'm pressing the seam of the front pieces here inside the garment. Now, if you're going to do the burrito,
Yeah.
you roll everything up inside. Do you know what? I've never done a burrito.
Oh, have you not?
No.
They look daunting. I learned how to do it from CL. You know, CL used to be the it was before your time on Great British Sewing Bee. She was the fashion producer on Great British Sewing Bee. She used to come on, she wrote a book and everything, and she used to come on, and I learned how to do it from her.
Ah, so you're going to roll, I think I got this right way around. But you'll roll everything up, including the fronts. So it's all inside, and then you can whip that around and sew it down.
Oh, there's plenty of room on that one. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
so
And
you've
then
got plenty
what
of
you
room.
do is, because it's called a burrito, you then pull it all out the side like that. It's all beautiful. There's no top stitching involved. But then, most of the time, after people have done a burrito, they then top stitch it anyway. So
Yeah.
it looks the same as your version.
Yeah, so this is how I do it. I don't do any of that. I prefer to do it this way. I feel a bit more in control of it.
Right, okay.
But so I've pressed that. That's now I've got to press under this piece so that it hides the seam. Now let's just. Now you could measure your 1.5 centimetres. I'm just going to eyeball it.
Oh, Linda, thank you. Linda says those glasses really suit you, John. You're looking spiffing. Fantastic
Spiffing.
show.
I'm going to buy you a chain.
These are the blue ones. I'm beginning to like the blue ones better than the red ones, I have to say.
I'm going to buy you a chain light so you can be like Larry
Oh,
Grayson.
I've got hundreds of them at home.
And then
The
we'll
trouble
have
is
to-
we can't wear them on air because if we do this with our glasses, it just bounces on our microphones the whole time.
Oh.
And little Paul goes crazy.
Then we'll have to get you a door behind you.
Yeah, could you do scores on the doors?
Yeah?
Get Isla.
Ah.
Right, so you're pressing it so it just covers the line
So,
of
it's, so if I
stitching.
lift that up, you'll see there's the line of stitching and it just covers it. Hopefully I can pin this without pinning it to the ironing board.
Yeah.
Just pin it in place. And then we're going to sew it as close to the edge as we dare.
That's how Paul lives his life.
He seems such a quiet, unassuming little man.
He's what?
A quiet, unassuming little man.
Who, little Paul?
Little Paul, yeah.
Quiet and unassuming. You talk about the same person that we know. You're neither of those, Paul. Exactly. Doesn't even know what it means. Means you're just like a shrinking violet in the corner of the room.
Delicate and all forlorn. Oh, I've lost my foot.
Oh, what?
I've lost my pedal. There we go, I'm back.
Right.
So I've just got it right on the edge. You can use your foot to line it up with, not your foot on your leg, the foot on the sewing machine, to line it up with something like the edge of the foot, so it's all the same. Some people like to put lots of top stitching on their shirts, some people don't.
Yeah.
It's entirely, I mean this bit's essential, but in other places it's not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I've got any top stitching on my shirt. Don't think I have. Not on
Yeah,
this one.
some people don't like it, or they, but
I like it on a shirt with a yoke. I like to see top stitching on the yoke and on the shoulders.
there you go. Look at that, it's a masterpiece.
Modest as well. Must have to add modest to the list.
I've excelled
Oh,
myself.
brilliant.
There we go. So if you can see that, that's nice and neat.
Yeah.
And you're top stitching it on the outside, because if you try and do it the reverse, then it won't look nice from the outside, because if I show you the back, it won't necessarily
Well,
sit.
your bobbin one never looks as good as your, there you go. But it
Yeah,
still looks lovely.
But there we go. Should we do the other side?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
So I need me ironing board. Oh, it's red thread there. Where's that come from?
It's what?
Red thread? I don't know where it's come from.
Oh.
Is that an omen? Does it mean something?
No.
Oh. The iron. I turned it on earlier, then I realised I plugged it in, but I hadn't actually turned the dial.
Oh, it wasn't warm.
No, it wasn't warm. Wasn't warm. Here we go. So let's press that down. Again, you could mark that with a vanishing pen, a friction pen, or chalk, or whatever, if you wanted to get your precisely 1.5 centimetre seam allowance.
Right, I've got to tell you, the blue check sold out. Is that what you said? The blue check sold out. Which one's that one?
Blue check.
Oh, the blue pinstripe sold. The one marks you. Oh no, that other one sold out. That's, oh, there's 3 bundles of that left, that's all. The one marks using this one. Oh, yeah, got enough of that, we're all right with that
That
one.
check is, check just seems like it's like almost check fabric, but actually it's so soft. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
quite
lovely,
sure.
isn't
Is it got some kind of viscose composition? Is it, or is it just cotton?
Oh,
maybe?
I'll get Kat to find
I was curious because they don't always tell us.
Kat says she's busy, she'll get Kathy to look it up now.
She's busy.
When Kat doesn't want to do something, she gives that job to Kathy.
Who's Kathy?
Her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, sorry, Mark. It's just a weird. I'm reading and I'm trying to read and talk at the same time and it doesn't work.
But you trained as a teacher.
Oh, that was a long time ago now. Oh, Paul.
My sister's an English teacher for secondary school. I think she's absolutely crazy. And she's been teaching from home over Zoom.
Yeah.
And her wife says she thinks she now knows more about the English syllabus than any of her children do.
Oh, really?
But she's heard it again and again
and again. Oh.
There we go. So we now have the beginnings of a shirt.
They in the book, they do it exactly the same way that you did it.
They do. Yes, I had a feeling they did.
Yeah.
If you wanted the burrito method, then give it a quick Google.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
on
yeah,
Pinterest or YouTube. That's great for these kind of...
Or Claire Louise CL, go to CL's Instagram. She does one on her Instagram.
Yes, there you go. So if you want to have a go, and why not?
Yeah,
So the only thing we've got left now are the sleeves and the collar.
Oh, look, you've got a bit off-pieced.
I have. This is a Sewing Street fabric. I don't know which one or from when, but I found it in our scraps box at home.
I can tell you, it's called we called it for some reason daffodils, and there's not one daffodil on it.
Oh yes, I remember now.
Yeah?
I remember now.
Yeah. So we're doing collar first, are we?
Yes. Now this is, I have gone off pieced slightly from the book, but this is my own personal preferred way of doing a collar now.
So you're doing what Claudio does on his shirt. See, you've got a different fabric in here, Mark.
Yes, and you do quite a lot with your shirts that you make every one yourself.
Yeah, of course I do, yeah. Paul says if he doesn't want a collar, could he do a grandad collar on it?
Yeah, absolutely. So you just not put the collar piece in.
Yeah, so you do that bottom bit that's the floral there and not put the collar piece in, and that would make you a grandad collar.
Of course, you can do it all the same. I mean, I just had a rummage in my scraps box. It literally was just that little piece and the bit for the underside of the collar.
Yeah.
That's all I've done. You could have a bit more fun. If you did sleeves, you could put it in the cuffs or the placket if you're doing plackets. Or you could go completely bonkers and have contrast pockets. But
you wouldn't have to worry about matching them if you went completely contrast, would you?
No. No. So this is how I do it. So what I've done is I've prepared the collar to a certain stage. Now I've got the whole collar made, but I've only put on one of the plackets, of the collar stands. And I've got the other one interfaced here. And also, I find doing it this way helps me get it the right way round.
Yes.
Because I know I'm going to get because sometimes I've put collars on and they've been the wrong way around. And I end up with the interfaced bit on the wrong side.
Back in the day, in my granddad's day, when your collar wore out here, you'd unpick it, turn it round and sew it back on again.
Really?
My nan was really good at doing that.
See, my grandpa did things like this. Because my mum would keep all our clothes, and then because got a brother 10 years older, I'd get his cast-offs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But then of course,
it
would be flared trousers, it would be big wing collar shirts, which today I would absolutely adore. But when you're 10, you don't, in the 80s, you don't want it.
Oh, I didn't get the choice.
Well, Grandpa lived with us and he was a whiz on the sewing machine. So I didn't appreciate the complexity now, but he'd take the collar off, completely restyle it.
And then put it back on again?
Yeah.
What are you asking, Paul, about something being curved? Oh, right. Paul's confused. So just before you put it on, you've made the collar bit there, and you've sandwiched it, or you've attached it to one bit of the collar stand.
Yes.
And when it goes on the shirt, how will that sit? Paul's confused about how it's going to sit on the shirt.
So it will sit.
Yeah. Look.
I could put it around my own neck.
Yeah. Sorry, I just stopped there. It's just if Paul's asking that, someone at home will be asking it as well. So it literally is going like that. So he's got it now. It's just logistically couldn't figure out where it was going.
Right. But you've got the collar stand and the collar. Yeah. So this, in my case, the florally bit is going on the inside.
Yeah. So the florally bit is the orange on here, and I haven't got it on this one. It hasn't got the underneath one on that one.
So I pin it at the centre.
Yeah.
It should overhang by your seam allowance, which is 1.5 centimetres. I'm going to eyeball mine.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to overhang it by 1.5 centimetres there. And then you sometimes have to just ease this in ever so slightly and pin it all the way around. And she does it slightly differently in the book, and the alternative method is to completely build the collar. Yes. So you put the collar stand on both sides and then attach it in one go. Yeah. But I personally find that difficult to get it to sit nicely at the ends.
Right.
Which is at the front of the shirt. And that's what I struggle with sometimes, to make it look neat. But doing it this way, which is the same way essentially I do my cuffs, it sits better. So this is my preferred method. And that's what's good about getting different books, different patterns from different companies and different people, is they all have their own little spin on how to do the same thing. So you can find a method that works for you. I've seen other methods as well, are different to this, again, which professional shirt tailors will use.
What's the question, Kat? Sorry. Oh, message from Norma. John, I still sometimes turn a collar, especially on well-loved shirts. I get great satisfaction from preparing garments. Norma, and so you should. It's brilliant, isn't it? I did it with my curtains in my bedroom, because the curtains, because my bedroom's south-facing, all the silk all shattered down this side. So I just turn them around like that. What's going to happen is when this bit shatters, I'm going to have to work out how I'm going to get Rebecca Harrison to do some hand stitching on them. Jan said, that is how my godmother taught me to sew, turning collars and cuffs on my godfather's shirts. I used an old handled turn Singer machine with a shuttle bobbin, says Jan.
A shuttle bobbin, what's that?
That's when the bobbin didn't go round and round, it went like this, Mark. Underneath, it's like a little rocket that goes underneath and it goes backwards and forwards.
That wasn't Singer, I take it. Was that?
It was what?
That was that a different company to Singer? Or was that?
No, it's just in the olden days.
Olden days.
Yes.
I wasn't there for the olden days.
No.
Well, my grandpa had a Singer, but it was one of the big ones with little drawers, and that big had to pull it out and treadle it.
Aww.
We used to use it as a shop counter when he wasn't there, and play shop.
It's really funny. When I was little, all I wanted as a present was a cash register.
Oh yeah, and me.
I wanted to work in a supermarket so much. Not now, when you just go beep, 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 and in the old days go, 14 and 6, 7 and 6pence, 9pence.
Do you remember when the cashiers had to know all the prices?
Yeah, I love that. I had to at the fruit and veg stall in Chester Market.
Was that when I was a kid? I was amazed at how the quick save staff, because they were doing tick, tick, tick on the tills, and then a big receipt came out, how they knew all the prices.
You soon learn them.
I'm sure they made them
Yeah,
up.
but they don't have to learn them, do they?
Do you not make them up? When you
For bananas.
say, I can't remember that one. Just say, I don't know, 20p.
Oh, apparently bananas are 21 at Lidl. Because Paul's done a shifter.
There we go.
As a security guard.
A security guard guarding what?
The doors.
Really?
Oh, do you not have them in your supermarket?
Are they little doors?
We have them at Tesco's. If you go in late at night with a hoodie on, you have to take your hoodie down.
I didn't know you owned one.
Oh, do you? Oh, well, hoodies all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, you only see me in my show gear then, or when I come dressed up to go to that nice coffee shop round your
It's
house.
open again now.
Oh, well, I'll be
It's
round.
got posher sofas, it's got big glass doors inside.
Oh, where are the glass doors? What, is you going through the second door?
Like a lobby, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the doors used to fly open and everyone go, shut the door, didn't they? It used to fly open. Anyway, we'll carry on.
Here we go. So I've just stitched along that seam. If I flip it up, there we go. I haven't left a pin in. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
So let's give that a little bit of a press. You'll be pressing and pressing and pressing all the time.
Yeah, but that's one thing we learned when you're dressmaking or shirt making or anything. You just press all the time.
Now I've been learning how to make a Baker Boy cap. So I'm going to be doing some tutorials on it soon. So I'm just trying to get it right myself first. And I did the first part, and it's not, the first time you think it's okay. I've now done it again, and I think, it's the pressing that's made all the difference, because I didn't press it very much the first time.
And a ham. You definitely need a ham when you do.
Oh well, we do have hams here, so because
you've got the sausage roll.
I've got the sausage one,
roll.
But sometimes it's nice just to lift things off the mat and onto the round, because shirts, there aren't many bits of the shirt that actually sit flat anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Alison Marion's watching. I used to turn collars and cuffs on shirts. It's a good way to learn about the way they're put together. Mind you, it was in the Victorian times, she says. Julie says, I work for Quick Save. And we had to learn over 150 prices, and we were fined if we failed.
No. I couldn't do that.
I used to work, when I worked at Sheldon's Fruit and Veg, you'd get your paper bag, you'd put your apples in it, you'd put it on the till, and you'd see how, if you were over £1 or under £1, you had to work out how much it was. And then they bought this one that had all these lines on. You could look to see how much it was going to be. It was brilliant. But none of that, bing, 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 in those days. Right, so what do you lose?
I've lost a bit. Oh, it's on the floor. There we go. Okay, so now we've got to this stage. We need a bit to close it up, don't we?
Yeah.
So let's just press under on this piece here. I keep putting my eye nail on it. I keep needing it all the time. We'll press under on the bottom side of your... I've got it upside down at the moment. Of the collar stand. Again, I'm just eyeballing it, but you might want to measure it to make sure you get it right.
Quick question, Mark, because this morning when we did the trolley, I said to you, oh, they've put the soft and light interfacing in.
Yes.
You said, why do you use this on your casual shirt?
Well, I like it's the H180 but it's a lightweight one because it gives a softer appearance. It's not stiff. So you want it to be able to support the collar and the collar stand and cuffs if you're doing it, but not to make them rigid.
So you do that on a casual shirt?
Yes.
But if you're making a formal shirt
I'd use a different one.
Right, so that's why we've got the softer one in, the H180 in today, because you want it to support it, but you don't want this kind of, you know, when you press it, you don't want the collar to be stiff when the rest of it's very casual and floaty.
But again, it's personal preference, it really is.
And also, if you're just under the £40, add that to your order. If it takes it over your £40, put the code in, get £10 off.
What am I doing? I've lost the plot. Here we go. So with your seams facing up, facing the same way, we're going to make a collar sandwich. Let's get my pins. So make sure this end here is lining up. So where you've got the two different collar stands, they need to line up perfectly on that bottom edge like that. Pop a pin in. Find the middle and just work your way. Like, it should fit perfectly because it's the same as...
outright,
yeah. If not, you just have to ease it in if necessary. And it's important that both of these collar stand facings are facing up because that is the bit that makes it so much easier to fit your collar.
Yeah.
Because it's going to sew them into the right place and out of the way. So when you turn it through, once you've sewn it on, it's just magically doing the right thing. Pin it all the way along. And like I was saying earlier, if you didn't want to have a collar on it, you could just use the collar stand pieces as a grandad collar and you just won't sandwich the bit in the middle. Or you could take a collar piece from another shirt if you wanted a different shaped collar, or you can trim it down, put round corners on it, or make it a big 70s wing collar, whatever you want. So we're going to start at this end. Well, you can start either end.
Yeah.
This for me is best. And again, make sure those pieces are perfectly lined up and get your needle right into the corner where the fabric meets the front of the shirt.
You do a locking stitch there then?
I did a locking stitch there. It should be at 1.5 centimetres on the gauge, and just slow on the corner because these are the bits which are tricky to get smooth. If you need to, just stop and adjust it, but not too much, till you get to the straight. There we go. I was sewing something, what was I sewing the other day?
You would do what?
I was sewing something the other day, and I went all the way down the side of something. The bobbin had run out.
Oh, no. That machine tells you when your bobbin's running out as well.
Well, only if you switch it on.
Oh.
And I hadn't.
Okay.
But the new one, the UX8,
Yeah.
it's actually got a sensor. You haven't got to set anything.
Yeah.
It's got a sensor that tells you.
And you can choose whether you want it to tell you if you're how many stitches off you are, or it's got 3 different. You can choose 3 different ways it tells you. It's brilliant.
And you can even watch YouTube videos on the machine.
I know.
You can watch.
You can't sew and watch at the same time.
Can you not?
No.
Oh,
you have to stop, Watch the video and then go and do it.
So you can watch Sewing Street while you're
Yes.
on your machine.
Yeah. But every time you start sewing, I'll go like this.
And how is that different to normal?
It's not, sadly.
And again, do it nice and slow on the other side. And what you're aiming to do is to meet up the front of the shirt. And the closer you can get it to that edge, the more accurate it'll be when you turn it through. There we go. Remove the pins.
Yeah.
Remove them to the pear pin. Because Cat will be chasing after me down the road if they're not in the right sections.
Oh, no. We never found out who did that.
Wasn't me. No.
Put the pins all in that nice, neat order on the...
Oh, there's a crocodile scissors.
There's lots of those in there.
We used to use those for making gift tags. Over
Yeah,
Christmas.
we talked about them. They're getting old Christmas cards and making gift tags out.
Oh,
of
you
them.
remembered then? You were listening.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just going to cut not too near the edge. I like to trim it sort of in the seam in half. So I'm going to leave a little bit on there just to remove that bulk. You might get thick
I was going to
bits.
say they're sharp enough, those scissors, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was cutting through something. It felt very thick for a
Oh,
second.
okay.
I was just worried I was cutting through something I shouldn't be. Because you want to leave a small seam at the end just to help you. There we go. Done? No, I'm not. I need to just snip into the corners.
Yeah.
But not through the stitching. And this will just help these corners sit flat. There we go. That's it. And here comes the magic. Sound effects optional.
Yeah, yours won't do that when you turn yours through.
It might do. And then you see you've got your nice collar. Hopefully you've got a device that'll do to just round them out.
Yeah.
And with a bit of luck, you'll see when I top stitch that down, you can snip that little corner off.
Yeah.
You can then top stitch that down. You've then got a beautiful collar.
Fabulous. What about the sleeves?
Yes,
Can we just talk about the sleeves? We have to finish a little bit early because we're going to Yarn Lane, that's all.
we've got to go to the other studio.
Yes. Well, you don't. We leave you here. You just have to lock up as you leave. The
I can
building.
hear the bus revving its engine outside.
Exactly.
as we
No,
speak.
I have a helicopter.
Oh, yes, I heard that. It's landed on the roof about 10 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. Cat's got an electric scooter. Paul runs. That's why it's so short. Right. Are they normal sleeves, wider at the back, and they're kind of like...
They are, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just looking. I don't think I put my notches on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yes, they are.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same method as we used on the dress. So we're putting it on the flat. Why didn't I notch those? But let's just...
Yeah, he's fine.
I'll just, for demonstrative purposes, here we go. Did that.
Lovely show as always. Is Mark going to any classes in the future? Says Anne.
Classes.
You know, as in dressmaking classes.
Oh, well, I've done one already for the Leicestershire Craft Centre, just
Oh,
not
yes,
long
of course you
after.
have. You-
Yeah, we did a tie making, and we're going to be doing a
waistcoat.
workshop, but specifically how to turn an old pair of trousers into a waistcoat. So you can bring along
Pull them over your head. Put your arms through the things like that.
So if you bring along an old pair of jeans, not skinny jeans because there won't be enough fabric, but bring
You
along...
have to book for it. Don't just turn
Oh, yeah,
up.
don't just turn up. Yeah, you got to book for it. But
Right,
go
so,
to...
yeah, so you can do that. And,
Yeah.
then I presume as COVID rules get laxer, you'll be teaching in more places.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be doing a bit of teaching also at the Knitting and Stitching show. And the other one
Is that the one in Harrogate or the Ali Pali?
Ali Pali.
Ali Pali.
Harrogate's still being sorted out at the moment. Yes.
Perfect. Right, so sleeve.
Yes, sleeves. So these are the short sleeve options. You've got the little angle bit at each end here, just so which helps you just
When you turn it up, it's not.
tuck it under. You can swap it out for a long sleeve, of course, if you wish, or you could be daring, 3/4 length, or sleeveless.
Oh no, I
No?
can't do sleeveless. I've got these funny bits here now. I can't do sleeveless.
That's not bingo wings, is it?
No, bingo wings is this bit. I haven't got that yet, but I've
Oh,
got
okay.
these. I've got these funny old man bits here now.
Don't your personal trainer sort that out?
I haven't seen him for 2 years, have I? Anyway, cat's doing exercise in there now. Right.
Yes, so I like to pin it at the shoulder first. There are notches, but I've forgotten to do it, so I won't sew it on in case it's the wrong way round. Pin it at the ends first, like that, and at the other end. Because you do have to get these the right way round, or else they'll look a bit peculiar. Or the way it's sitting properly. Pin it at the other end. Now, up to the notches, it sits flat, but after the notches, you can ease it in.
But it's not gathered, is it?
It's not gathered, no, but there is another method you can use. If you're struggling to pin it in or you're finding it difficult to get it to sit right, you can run a gathering stitch between the notches, and then you can just pull it up ever so slightly, and then you can just use that to gather it.
But where you stitch, you don't want to catch the gathers in the stitch. Where you're stitching needs to be flat and flush, and it's just that the gathers just literally makes it the right size to fit into the sleeve.
Yes, and it's because the sleeve, it doesn't sit flat at there, it does have a kind of a fall over the shoulder.
Perfect. Thank you very much indeed. When are you in next?
Do you know, I can't remember. September.
The 11th.
Thank you.
He's in September the 11th. Right, okay, let's quickly recap because we have to go to Yarn Lane, don't we? Gentleman's Wardrobe Book, Vintage Styles Projects for the Modern Man. Always very, very popular, £14.99. Check it out if you've got it in your basket. Lots in baskets. Thank you very much indeed. Now remember, we are going to Yarn Lane in a minute. If you haven't quite got £40 in your basket, you can come into Yarn Lane and buy some lightweight shawls. Or I tell you what we've got in Yarn Lane today: loads of the little what are these? Stitch markers, and project bags and things like that. Anyway, that's that. Fabric-wise, all those have sold out. Have I got any of this left? No, sold out. Have we got any of this left? Okay, a couple of these left. £14.99, blue stripes on white cotton poplin. 2 metres, that's a bundle of 2 metres for £14.99. I'm not going to go through all these other ones, but if you want any of these by the half metre, they're all available now on show deals underneath, today's show deals underneath. That's by the half metre though, they're not by. Remember, if you've got £40 in your basket, put the code in. SS20PC and you'll get £10 off. Then carry on shopping. Now, you can check out. You don't have to wait until it's all in there. Keep checking out. I'll explain it again when we get to Yarn Lane. Here's tomorrow's menu for Sewing Street. We've got quilting tools at 8 o'clock. It's more like rulers. 9 o'clock, we've got the Cape Facet chilled quilt with Delphine Brooks. It's beautiful and it's a brilliant price. Absolutely brilliant price. 10 o'clock, we've got Cape Facet fabrics. Plus, we've got a last-ditch attempt to make your own face coverings. 11 o'clock, we've got an applique owl cushion with Delphine. That's one I've not seen before. I don't know if it's brand new, but it's... Oh, it's been a wall hanger. I've never seen it before. Then at 12 o'clock, we've got sewing machines. There's a bit of an issue because the sewing machines we're supposed to be doing aren't here, so we don't know where they are. Anyway, that's tomorrow. We're going to Yarn Lane now. So if you're watching on the telly, stay where you are because it'll just come on. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, or on the web, you do need to now go and find the Yarn Lane ones. If you bought something from Sewing Street this morning, your P&P carries on over to Yarn Lane. The goodies from here will not go on the Yarn Lane website, and the projects from Yarn Lane will not appear here. If you've never checked in on Yarn Lane before, it's exactly the same login details as it is for your Sewing Street account. Remember though, if you've not quite got £40 in your basket, come to Yarn Lane, buy something there. Once you get to £40, you can put the code in. Thank you very much indeed, Mark. We'll see you again very soon. And I'll see you either tomorrow morning on Sewing Street at 8 o'clock or in 4 minutes on Yarn Lane.